Scuffy, 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 scuffy. All right. I think I'm back. Let us see. What do we see? Bum, bum, bum. And hopefully we're okay this time. So yeah. Nice, nice. Welcome back to Scufftropolis. And you know what? I'm just going to tempt the goddess of lag, and I'm just going to jump right into the freaking game view. So, please behave. So far we're okay. All right. Because yeah, what I did was I did just set it like manually to what should be a data center with low latency. Should be. But you know, physical distance doesn't always mean low latency. And so I don't want to assume. But so far it's okay. You know, I'll yammer for like another minute just to give people a chance. But yeah, hopefully this is it. I do have 2 VODs to go and delete now. But yeah, hopefully it should be good. Like, it doesn't seem like it's lagging too bad. Stream Elements is just caught up, so that's a start. I feel a little bad for anyone who's actually following me with notifications, because like they're probably wondering, why is he freaking flailing away in my notifications? So, apologies. All right. Yeah, it do happen. Hopefully it's rare. All right. I'm not touching the options button again. We should be good. I kind of want to touch the options button again. I honestly don't think the resolution even matters. So I'm just gonna, I think I'll leave it down for now. Maybe it'll add to the charm. All right. All right. Let's, well, honestly, you know, yeah, let's get this going. Let's see. We'll start with a commercial. This will be a good test. Hi, Rail, welcome in. If you're just joining, then excellent timing, because you just missed, what is that, about, you know, 20 minutes of scuff. Yeah, about that much. So, 20 minutes of scuff and a couple of stream restarts. Less than amused. All right. But yeah, let's open this up. Oh man, I was so used to things auto-playing when I opened them. Yeah, happy Monday. Thousands of families suffer injuries or even death from common household hazards, such as house fires. It's not really a hazard, is it? Flooding. The black mold. Metamorphosis. Oh, that was a creepy face. Don't become a statistic. Call the Home Safety Hotline. Hotline? Keep your family safe. Yeah, it's always a good sign when the phone number has more than 7 digits in it. Well, home staff. Call 555 home staff. Are we able to actually, like, pan to... We are. Look at that boy. Okay. Yeah. You know, he's just there. Metamorphosizing. Minimorph. One of those. Oh. I hope not. He doesn't look very purple, but yeah, we don't need that. Man. Like, I'm lazy, but I would never let a place get this looking like that. Just can't allow that. All right. Let's check our inbox. Corporate welcome. Oh. I wonder if it double loaded intentionally or if that was just like a little flashback to how things used to be. Because I definitely remember, like, very often when I would load like HTML emails or stuff like that, it seemed like there was a quick load and then a slow load. Like it was applying the CSS afterward. But yes, from corporate. Welcome to the Home Safety Hotline family. We are pleased to have you aboard as our brand new Home Safety Hotline responder. I do love when they forget how their tags work. Your supervisor's name is Carol Regina. She will be calling you today to brief you on your duties and will be reviewing your work daily to ensure maximum accuracy. As a reminder, responders with a 90% accuracy rate or more will qualify to receive our daily employee coupons. Work hard and be rewarded with incredible savings. Sincerely, Hish Corporate. Hish. Hush. One of those. All right. A notice. Okay, it was just the one then. About video files on desktop. Attention, call team. Due to an error with our archival network, some of you may notice video files from our video archive appearing on your desktops. Please disregard these. They'll be cleared up in due time. Two first names, totally not made. Maybe. It could be worse. They could have two first names in the first name. Let's see. Carol Regina. You know, I guess I haven't come across Regina as a last name that often, if at all. All right. Let us dive in. Hey, it is Monday. It knows. Welcome, employee. To begin shift, please clock in below. Oop. Getting clocked. I see you, 152 dropped frames. You can heck right off. All right. Oh. Answering.
Welcome to Home Safety Hotline, new employee. My name is Carol, and I'll be acting as your supervisor during your time here at HSH. Before you begin your first day here, let me tell you a bit about how things work here. You are an HSH responder. As such, it is your job to learn about various household hazards so you can answer the questions of our callers intelligently. When a client calls, answer the call and listen carefully to their concerns. When you've diagnosed their issue, submit the corresponding household hazard, and we'll forward them safety instructions to address their problem. Welcome to the HSH family. I'm sure we'll talk again soon.
Okay. She seems nice, Ms. Regina. This is also the most accurate call transcription I have ever seen. Like, in this day of AI, like attempts at transcribing speech, like I still don't see anything nearly this accurate. Like even the punctuation is proper. So, and this is the 90s. So such advanced technology we appear to have lost. Bot. Artificial. Apple, like in their last um in their, I think in the iPhone 15 toward the end of it, and then of course with 16 now that they've rolled that out, they said it was going to have AI, and of course people assumed artificial intelligence, but like if you actually look at the details, it actually is called Apple Intelligence. Yeah, exactly. It's like, hmm, I feel like that's clever. I feel like that's them sidestepping, complaints and expectations. All right, let's see what we've got here. A lot of stuff inaccessible, but lovely bugs. All right. Okay. Not that I've had a chance to read anything.
John here. My wife insisted I call
Yeah.
this number. It sounds like she thinks we might have some kind of infestation. My wife keeps telling me about specks of dirt or something in the kitchen. Just looks like coffee to me. I don't know. You tell me, I guess.
I don't know. You tell me. Jeez.
Please hold.
Please hold. Oh, we got hold music. That's cute. Let me know if the voices or the music in the game are too loud or anything. Like we shouldn't be fighting for audio. All right, so we have it. We can review the text up here without having to play it again, but we could play it if we wish. Arshiha. Bedbugs, small insects known for feeding on the blood of humans and other mammals, and their tendency to inhabit sleeping areas of the home. Homeowners infested with bedbugs often report itchiness and sometimes a delayed onset of rashes. Bedbugs are not known to transmit any dangerous diseases and are relatively harmless to humans. However, their presence can often attract other pests that use them as a food source. Yeah, so you should get rid of these so you don't have spiders as much. Bedbugs have developed a resistance to the majority of common pesticides, therefore quite difficult to remove. Advise to utilize HSH's pest removal services. Yeah, they really are a bugger to remove. Pun not intended, actually. And this was one of my biggest worries some days when riding the bus, like around the city and such. It's like every once in a while, it's just like, oh, like, am I picking up something and bringing it home? To replace the bedroom, just replace the house. Bees. Oh wait, did the other one have an audio sample? No, it didn't. I'll check that out in a moment. Bees are small matriarchal flying insects, known to build large hive structures in high places, often in trees, attics, or roofs. Where is my Oxford comma? Disappointing. Reminds me every time I go stay in a hotel. Yeah, there are a few things that I do whenever I stay in a hotel, and that's like take a quick peek around the bed and the edges of the bed, and like check like just look for anything that looks suspicious or off color or anything like that. Like, and sometimes unfortunately I do have to report it. John is going to be on. Yeah, he's going to be on hold for a while. Like, I want to see everything, and I'm a slow reader. But you know, he said he's just you figure it out. Is what he said. So I will. They obey their queen. Homeowners infested with when the homeowner is infested with bees, not the homeowner. Jeez, that sounds like a nightmare. Infested with bees sometimes report buzzing, stings, or frequent bee sightings. Our technicians are working diligently on a resolution to your problem. They will return to the line as soon as it's safe to do so. It just interrupts the hold music every like 45 seconds with that. I wonder about that too. And if at the very start of the game is the time to find out. Yeah, I hate it too, because it keeps making you think like, oh, they're here. No, they're not. And then you get used to it. And then like when they do finally pop in, you're just like, oh, sorry, I missed you. And then you're fumbling for the mute button or whatever. Bee stings, in addition to being painful, can lead to injury or even death in cases where members of the home have an allergic reaction to bee stings. Bees can also attract the attention of larger, more dangerous pests. To remove bees from a household, one must first locate their hive. Once found, do not attempt to remove a hive by hand. Oh my god. I'm sure someone did that. Until the bees within are put to sleep or killed. They strongly advise to utilize pest removal services. Okay. The mole. Oh wait, I said I was gonna do the audio sample. Let's find out how unsettling this is gonna be. I didn't like that at all. Alright. Good to know. The moldering. Black mold is a common household fungus known to grow in moist, warm locations. Appears frequently as small black Fret's his favorite. You know, a little bit of truffle spice. Frequently as small black spots. Homeowners with black mold infestations frequently report a musty smell, allergic reactions, or breathing problems. Thank you for your patience. We apologize for your wait. Our operators are working to ensure the proper response and treatment to your situation. We will return to the line as soon as possible. Your current wait time is minutes. Just trails off in a hiss. Black mold is not immediately dangerous to humans, but enough of it can cause damage to household integrity, making it a long-term danger. It's also known to cause allergic reactions or breathing problems. Black molds can be removed with regular cleaning supplies and maintenance, and can be prevented with good ventilation in high moisture areas of the home. For more serious black mold infestations, it is advised to use our fungal cleanup service. Seems we have a lot of services that we sell on the side. Ants. The carpenter ants I've seen have usually been black. I don't know if I've seen a red one. What does this sound like? I hate that. That sounds like, so a long time ago, like when I lived on the farm still, my father started like doing some re-siding of the house, and like he got the foam like padding that goes up underneath the siding. He got some fresh padding put up on the side of the kitchen. But for whatever reason, we never got around to, or he, honestly, never got around to putting the siding up. So it just stayed exposed for a while. And at some point, like, ants started getting into it. And you could, on warm days, you could hear them just munching away through there. And it sounded exactly like that audio sample. Just a nonstop, like, crunchy crunch sound as they're chewing, like, new paths through it. It was a little unsettling every time, and it was the main door to get in and out of the house, too. So, yeah, side services are where they make the money. Kind of like, that's honestly what Microsoft's business model was. Like, it's all the services on the side that they make their money on. In Florida, we have a wide variety of bugs that will destroy your home. And my mental fortitude, I assure you. Yeah, the sound is accurate here. It's a little less tinny in real life, but that is accurate. Carpenter ants are small insects known for nesting inside of wood. Homeowners infested with these pests sometimes report a faint rustling sound coming from their walls as the ants build their nests. Carpenter ants aren't dangerous to humans, but they are known to bite when threatened. They also are known to spread disease and can cause damage to homes they nest within. I don't think I've known ants to spread disease. Oh, maybe you should ask the developer if they want to make a DLC for Australia. They just released a like Christmassy DLC, which I did not buy because I was afraid it was going to insert it into the game and not allow me to disable it. It's a little early for the Christ massing, in my opinion. But I might return to this game later with the DLC. So, yeah. Something for the winter months later. Common pesticides will kill carpenter ants, though due to how fast they breed, it is highly recommended to locate their nest first. It is advised to utilize our pest removal service. To return to John. We'll get back to John eventually. He's not going anywhere. Oh, Rail. Thank you, Ray. I'll allow it to. Oh, that's the first time I actually got to see Automod hit one of our guests. Oi, no, if you find I can't do an Australian accent, I'm sorry. I'm gonna fail. I just got munched on your house. Just bugger right off and let it be. Thank you for testing the security features of our chat. Alright, I don't really want to click on this next one. These things skeeve me out. Thankfully there's no sound. Because I don't think I've... Aside from the hissing ones, I don't know of any noises from roaches. Small insects. I like that they say small, as if I haven't seen massive ones scuttling around on the streets of Philadelphia. Cockroaches are small insects known to be common household pests. Homeowners with a cockroach infestation commonly report seeing droppings that appear similar to coffee grounds. Oh, I think we found John's issue. Oh, I've heard of palmetto bugs. I hate it. Welcome back, Oberon. So far, things are much improved. So, setting the manually setting the Twitch server seems to have helped. There were a few dropped frames, but it seems to be mild. Roaches are no immediate danger to humans, but are known disease carriers. Yes. They frequently inhabit kitchens and other areas used to prepare food, increasing the risk of disease. Roaches are resilient, fast breeders, and are notoriously difficult to remove. The use of cockroach-specific pesticides that are deadly to humans is not recommended. Use our pest removal service. A tip for anyone listening. Roaches and actually most other insects and rodents are put off by strong scents. So lavender, peppermints, eucalyptus oil, specifically the oil. I think I mentioned this before in a previous stream. It will, I think cinnamon would work as well, yeah. And cedar oil. They can't stand it. They will avoid it. So, like, if you just put that around, like, the edges of walls where you think there might be gaps, or around doors, like, they'll just bugger right off. But we found John's issue. It's definitely this. The description's almost a match. Gophers! It's a slightly odd-looking gopher. Or at least a weird angle. So many houses in Florida have cedar yes. Cedar chests are very popular, like, in most places in the US at least, and I think in North America in general. For the longest time they were used to store like things you didn't want, like moths eating, like good clothing, that kind of stuff, or blankets for the winter or the summer, I should say. Keep my place too cold. Yeah, I keep my place cold as well. It keeps most of them out, but some of the things are a little resilient to the cold, like house centipedes and spiders. I hate it. You would think that with nothing to eat, they wouldn't bother being in here, but no, they apparently like just how chill it is in here. Houses here have entire closet. Oh man, that must be nice. I like the smell of cedar. Shells because of moths, termites, ants. Yeah, exactly. Very good for termites and ants. What do they think a gopher sounds like? I don't think I've heard of a gopher up close. I think I've heard that before, and it wasn't chipmunks, although it's similar to the chipmunk noise. Gophers are small, brown, furry mammals with enlarged front teeth that are known for living in burrows. Become a pest to homeowners when they choose to burrow on their property commonly damaging gardens. Gophers are capable of biting humans and spreading deadly diseases such as rabies, so caution around them is advised. Do not attempt to approach a gopher directly. To evict gophers from their burrows, a variety of natural deterrents can be placed around your property. Growing plants that repel gophers, such as sage or thyme, can also serve to persuade gophers to move away from your property. More persistent infestations, give us a call. John's hold time is running up on the double. His wait time to speak to... Hold time is running up on double his wait time to speak. Yeah. Well, I didn't actually speak to him. I just heard him and then pushed a button that made a robot tell him to hold. So, I don't know if I actually ever speak in here. Gophers. Houseflies. Houseflies are small flying creatures that are known to commonly reside inside homes, frequently surrounding those whose death is impending. That's a detail. Homeowners afflicted with houseflies commonly report buzzing sounds and thoughts of decay. Thoughts of decay. Subtle. Houseflies are no immediate danger to humans, but are known disease carriers. Yes. Frequently inhabit kitchens and other areas used to prepare food, increasing risk. Yeah. There's some copy pasting for some of this. Houseflies can be removed with common pesticides. Larger or more frequent infestations. He gives a call. I don't think I really want to click this, but fine. Oh, I hate that. I hate that so. Oh. Ugh. Oh, I never want to have to click that again. Hi, friend. I'm glad that you don't make noises. Oh, house spiders are small eight-legged creatures that commonly nest near or inside homes. Yes, they are known for building sticky thread-like webs to trap small flies or other insects, which they use for food. I commonly report web sightings. I also report frickin' spider sightings. Although they're brief, they quickly end up in, annihilated. House spiders can bite humans when threatened, but their venom is not strong enough to harm a human for most of them, and they will often keep to themselves if left to their own devices, which is true. Their tendency to eat flies, bees, and other pests make them excellent pests. Allegedly, yes. They're not very good at it, in my opinion. They're lazy. Their presence keeps some larger pests from moving in. It can be removed. Yes. Okay. Oh, it's advised to not remove house spiders unless strictly necessary. I'll take my frickin' chances. Okay, we're away. Back to something cute. Oh, the description. So sad. Mice are small, worthless. It's not true. Rodents commonly found in the household. Homeowners with a mice infestation commonly report gnaw marks, small round drops, and sounds of squeaking. People carrying any number of diseases, so they serve as an indirect danger to most humans and should be dealt with immediately. Common removal methods for mice include the use of pesticides, introduction of a house cat to the household, and various kinds of bait traps. These can prove effective for small populations. Call us for a larger one. What? Why would you say they're worthless? They're so cute. My cousin used to have a pet rat, and he was so cute. I like to play with him. Albino one too. Mole. What sound does a mole make? That was interesting. I wonder how accurate that is. Moles are small, dark brown furry animals with pointed pink muzzles, known for living in deep burrows. Their burrows tend to look like volcano-shaped mounds, and they are known to eat insects. They're also very tall. I mean, not tall, small. Very, very small. The opposite of tall. Moles are capable of biting humans and spreading deadly diseases such as rabies. I've heard this, yes. Caution advised. They also have close relations to the ones beneath the soil. What do you mean by that? which can cause further danger if provoked. Moles are persistent, cannot usually be persuaded to leave on their own. This is accurate. Moles can be trapped and removed manually using a variety of common humane mammal traps. Warning, never kill a mole. One can also utilize our pest removal service. Oh. At some point, I'm going to find out about the ones beneath the soil. Raccoon! Oh, look at him! He's cute. Why don't they have a sound file for him? The lore is fun. Yeah, I actually didn't expect it to get hint at things this early. Yeah, I thought it was gonna be mundane for the first day, or very completely mundane. Raccoons are small nocturnal mammals with gray and brown fur, known for their tendency to rummage through garbage cans or nest in attics. Homeowners infested with raccoons, that's a weird phrasing, often report frequent garbage spills or clattering sounds at night. Raccoons are capable of biting humans, spreading, yes, caution. Additionally, their feces can contain deadly parasites, which, if accidentally inhaled or ingested, can cause progressive neurological damage to humans or eventual death. There's probably a way that happens, and I can't picture it right now. I don't know if they intended you to just stop and read. Yeah. Well, I think that's also why they leave a bunch of this inaccessible. Raccoons are quite intelligent. Yes, they are. And are thus quite tricky to remove from a home safely. You can remove them from a home. They'll go. They know when they're not welcome. They'll go. They don't like being the center of attention. If they're healthy, that is. So as long as you leave leave them a path out, and then just make noise or something, so that they're driven toward the opening, they'll get. They might take something with them, but that's lost to you. I think we all do. It certainly doesn't help when they burst into flames, because it's just oh, yep, I've seen that before too. At work, often. Preventive measures include securing trash cans, blocking any potential outdoor access to attics. Use our services. Okay, there's only 2 more. Termites, small insects known for consuming decaying plant material, particularly wood. Homeowners with such infestation report peeling paint, small holes in the drywall, or squeaky floorboards. Termites are harmless to humans by themselves, but the damage they can cause to a house's structural integrity can be deadly long-term, and should be removed as soon as possible. Termites can be removed, yes. Pesticides. Treatment must be thorough and destroy the entire colony. Otherwise, they'll quickly repopulate and resume their activity. We have a service for this. Ticks are very small arachnids, known to feed on human or animal blood, and are most commonly found in tall grass. Latch onto their hosts, often unseen and burrow. Yes. Very unpleasant details, but it is accurate. Hosts will often report symptoms of illness such as fevers, headaches, and chills. They're incredibly dangerous to humans thanks to their ability to directly spread various diseases to their hosts, such as Lyme disease, and their potential to provoke other, more dangerous household pests. Although you can remove ticks once they have invaded your home with common pesticides, it is too late to prevent any diseases they have transmitted. Instead, prevent ticks from entering your household in the first place by treating the surrounding area with pesticides, keeping a tidy, weed-free lawn. I don't know if I've ever heard of anyone having a tick infestation. You usually just get a one-off. I suppose it's possible, though. I don't like the thought of it. And then there's somewhere in the southeast, there's a Lone Star tick, which apparently has a particular bacteria. I think it's bacteria. I don't think it's a virus that can. I'm gonna click on mouse. because it's cute. It has a particular bacteria that can actually trigger an allergy to meat, and it's permanent. There's no known cure for it yet. So, maybe we just had a tick spoon. I think if they weren't dug in yet, just the head, you could slots. Yeah, true. Yeah, we always had the tweezers on hand, and if necessary, you'd have to heat them up. Which wasn't, the ideal way to do it, but yeah. I just avoided situations where it would, be necessary. So like I wear pants whenever I go hiking in the woods or in the grass or anything like that. I also have hiking boots. So like the only part of me that's exposed are my arms. Unless it's, a cold day, and then in which case I might even have a jacket. So like I'm not worried about anything getting there. And even then, like I'll check my clothes if I've been in an area where I expect ticks will be, just in case one is on the clothing. So, because yeah, you could bring it back and then they can just get you later. Although they don't have the ability to move very much on their own. They basically just rely on climbing to the top of like a tall, like a blade of grass or just something tall that something is going to brush against. And when something gets close enough or brushes against it, then they'll basically just hop onto the host. But they can't jump very far at all. I don't even think they can do much at all. And if they miss, well, game over. And if no one ever comes by to brush against them, they just kind of starve to death wherever they were waiting. So they're not particularly mobile. And honestly, yeah, like even if you are wearing like jeans and everything or such, just a quick spritz of pesticide is also a good way to deter them. They can't stand that. I wonder if I have to select the item here first and then hit submit answer. Oh, okay, I select it here. Oh, that's interesting. It's got all that in there already. So it's definitely this. Oh, okay. Okay, I don't have to, I don't have to actually select it first. Good to know. And it doesn't seem like I have a backlog. What's the point of crossing out the numbers like that?
Hi, I'm so sorry. My name is Grace, and it's probably nothing, but I thought I'd call just in case. Lately, I can't sleep at night because of this annoying little sound coming from my attic. It sounds kind of like it's probably nothing. I'm sure it could just be regular old house noises, but I just thought I'd call to ask and make sure.
Well, it sounds like mice. Oh, you have to put them on hold every time. Okay. Oh well. Let's double check. Did they mention attics in here? Because it's certainly eek eek eek. Was there anything else that makes eek 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 that could be in an attic? Incoming call from Carol, Tina, Michelina, Regina, Fina, Bobina, Banana, Fena, Bobina. We noticed you only answered one call in your queue today. We need to discuss your metrics and the meanings of quotas. The only quota you gave me was that I had to be as accurate as possible, and I'm rewarded if I'm at least 90% correct. So, sounds like I'm doing a good job so far according to your quotas, Ms. Bobina. The third. I'm sure I won't regret that. I don't think raccoons are particularly squeaky, although they did mention attics in here for some reason. Often report frequent garbage smells clattering. Yeah, that's just the sound of a garbage can, really. Rummage through garbage cans or nest in attics. They're already trying to throw a curveball at me. Like, her little indiscernible noises really just sounded like mice to me. And because of this annoying little sounds coming from my attic. And it's small enough that she thinks it could just be a house noise. Something as large as a raccoon would be a little more noticeable, I think, or a little more noisy. Yeah, I'm gonna say it's mice. We're gonna get to a point, I'm sure, where I'm gonna be like asking for hints. Good job. I wonder if it tells you right away if you're correct or not, or if you find out sort of at the end of the day. Well, we'll find out. Bum. Oh, interrupted me while I was having a drink.
Hank here. Last week I called your guys about some crap in my yard.
Oh, yeah?
I was told wasn't anything to worry about. Well, guess what? There's more piles of crap in my yard. I'm talking huge piles of brown out there.
Excuse you?
You better not tell me it's nothing again, because I know I've seen something moving out there. Tell me what it is so I can take care of it once and for all.
Please hold.
First thought is moles. They don't. Maybe he's exaggerating about how big the piles are. Moose. If moose were an option, I would easily select that. I'm sure that if they were going to leave a mess for you on your lawn, it would probably be the size of a beach ball. So, so you got the moles. They make the little, tend to look like volcano-shaped mounds. Yeah. So like that seems like it's probable. Although if he does something himself to it, I wonder how accurate this warning is about don't kill them. Like, is he going to come back or something horrible is going to happen to him? What else? Like the termites one didn't even mention anything about like termite mounds. No, they didn't. So yeah, nothing for anteaters. I like moles. Find out. All right. Yeah, let's advance the story. Sir, you have moles. Mole. Yay. Info successfully sent. The goodest job. Potentially. Okay. Isn't too shabby so far. Orc? Curious. Okay, well, I'll just enjoy this chill. It really is just like work. Whenever I reach for my drink, suddenly someone has something for me. Oh.
Twig Sigmund here. Just calling to inform you that your refrigerator's been running wild over here for the past 45 to 90 minutes. Been running wild. Better head on over and catch it, big fella.
It's been running wild, huh? Okay. Yeah. We've I think we found the 90s AI. I didn't have to do anything for him. But thank you for letting me know that that we were filming Refrigerators Gone Wild. No, I think my fridge is still there. Oh, okay. Click. Oh, hi.
Hey, do you guys have a lawn mowing service or something? My good-for-nothing kid refuses to mow and it's getting real crazy out there. Looking like a rainforest over here.
A
My kid is
rainforest.
complaining about being too sick to do anything about it. stress of this stupid lawn's giving me a headache just thinking about it. Can you send some guys up to get this done?
Okay.
Please hold.
I'm pretty sure kids got ticks. Just double check. There was some mention about being sick, I think. Yeah, illness, fevers, headaches, chills. He's got a headache too, he said. Yep. Pretty sure this is it. Kids are ticks. You know what? You're probably not wrong. They embed themselves. Oh, you know what? Are they though? It seems like kids are self-inflicted for a lot of people. I shall submit answer. I wonder for situations where people just don't take the advice I'm giving, you know, like real life. Alright, let's try and get the sip before they... Yay, 100% accuracy. So it was mice in the attic. You've reached the end of your scheduled work session for today. Please clock out. Get gone. Get the hints? Okay, there we are. Complete your first day at home safety hotline. Security, safety, yes. Security, under soil check. Yeah, there was under soil check. Username, guest number 036. Why am I a guest if I'm an employee? Huh. There's no clock in this game, so I don't know if I've been working any overtime. Also, I forgot to check the date yesterday. So today's April 25th of 96. Was yesterday 24th, or is this going to be the 25th over and over? Show me my email. Okay, so you can see the old stuff too. Quit befotre it's tio lasate. You don't know me, but I see. Used to have your job. You are 9 year. Man, this really does sound like that the AI guy as I read it. It does not authorize it. It will incur, and you will incur points. Aren't points good? Isn't it good to have points? Like, usually, unless you're playing golf. Yeah, actually, I'll talk about overtime in a minute. Quit today before oits to latte. Ooh, latte. I wouldn't mind 2 latte. You don't conclu enough. It's in not to latrine. Ooh, latte to latrine. To quit freely. Trust me. Anyway, so yeah, I don't know them. He used to have my job, and apparently I am in the danger. Get away before it's too late. Don't know enough. Okay. Huh. So apparently there is safety in ignorance as well. Okay. Companies that incur point system. You accrue points for infractions. Earn 20 points in your fight. That, you know, actually that sounds a lot like the, most states have a point system for your license as well. And if you get to a certain number, like they revoke your license. It's the eldritch knowledge is dangerous. Dangerous. Yeah, it's a good point. I wonder if this is the kind of danger where it will cause my mind to explode, or if it's the kind of danger where it's like, oh, now you know too much. You can't leave. You're not allowed to leave. One place I used to work, 6 points were the magic number for termination. 1 point for each missed shift, 3 points for no call, no show. Half point for being late. Huh. Point for working overtime. What? Was there a way to reduce the points once you accrue them? Because imagine if you, sure, like, okay, being late 12 times in a row, that might be worth, you know, some, well, would have been worth a discussion well before 12. But, like, over the course of your career, that would be ridiculous. Points dropped off after 6 months with no further infractions. Huh. And it's not like the point that you accrued expired after 6 months. It was you must be clean after 6 months, but then they would reset you to 0. Yeah, I hate that kind of place. That sounds like the kind of place where all their employees and everything they do are just numbers. And if they don't know how to quantify you, then you're gone. I despise that. They keep trying to do that in my work, and I make their life difficult. Just like, quantify this, bitch! And then I throw something that's entirely qualitative at them. I might cause chaos, and I enjoy it. Yeah, call centers, especially a big one like that. Call centers are just hell. I don't know if I've heard of anyone that enjoyed working in a call center for any reason other than they had a coworker that they enjoyed. And that's about it. I don't think I've ever heard any positive about a call center. I got a coupon. Oh, and an achievement for that. Earn an exclusive employee discount. Okay. Bug spray. There are several things that it implied I should use this. I am playing Call Center the game. I'm about to find out if how true a lot of this stuff is. Congratulations, employee. Your high accuracy rate has awarded you today's daily coupon. Today's daily coupon is for HSH bug spray. I pray I never have to go to do it again. I'd almost rather live in my car than do it. Jeez. Yeah, call centers, retail work, food service. These are high stress jobs and low reward. There needs to be some better compensation for those, or and I understand, like, there's a point where it's just like, no, like, it's not worth paying more than this for this level of skill, but there are other ways to compensate people that don't involve just increasing their pay rate. So, like, maybe they could consider some of those, like making schedules more flexible, or so that they're more adaptive to their life, and maybe they can, fit something that pays better, or better benefits, letting them have some say. There's a lot of things they could do, but yeah, food service doesn't even get minimum wage. Yeah, some of them. I used to be a dishwasher. That was minimum wage. That was also back when minimum wage was 5 something an hour. Hush bug spray helps you keep those bugs where they belong, outside. Just one spray keeps insects at bay. Using a state-of-the-art chemical makeup, insects are repelled by the pet-safe scent and will immediately seek the fresh air of the outdoors faster than you can shake a fly swatter at. To receive your discount, simply type the following code during your online checkout. Buzz off. Keep up the great work, employee. Ooh, a $4 discount. Okay. That's an interesting bottle design. Huh. Wonder why it has an arm like that. Yeah, anyone who's working the front end of a restaurant, not only are they underpaid, they're criminally underpaid. There are some who earn enough in tips that it actually works out for them to be on that wage, but like, that just seems like it's way too stressful. It's a highly unreliable source of income. All right. Boom, boom, boom. Marty. Yes. Ding. To begin, well, all right, clock it in. All right, do we have anything new? Not yet. Okay. Maybe it'll be much the same as yesterday, I guess. Hello? Any calls? Oh. Okay. That's, oh.
Hello, it's Carol again, your supervisor. I'm calling to let you know that you have been granted access to additional household hazard information.
Yay.
Please be aware that this information is confidential and not to be shared with anyone outside of HSH. If you diagnose one of these hazards, we will be providing only information to the clients that is pertinent to addressing their concerns. Nothing more. Thank you.
Why is this confidential? Ooh. Bats are not confidential. They're cute. Bats are a general term for a variety of species of nocturnal flying mammals. Can be identified by their usually large ears, wings, and dark fur. Most commonly find their way inside the home during their hibernation period before winter. Homeowners say, what do we got? Oh.
Sorry, I'm
Gesundheit.
calling to see if you might know about anything I can do to...
Salut.
Sorry. Anything you can do to prevent pollen from coming in the house? I think there's something seriously wrong with my ventilation or something, because I cannot stop sneezing. In the past, I haven't had problems so long as I've stayed inside, but I think something is getting in.
Okay.
Please hold.
Oh. I apologize, Mike. You're going to be sneezing for a while because I've got some reading to do. Sorry. Let's see. Where was I? Winter. Homeowners who are infested with bats will commonly report sounds of scratching or flapping at night and sightings of small, dry pellet droppings. Okay. More dangerous than... I think we have new hold music today. Sounds a little more lively. More dangerous than most household pests given their ability to fly, bite, and spread diseases such as the rabies. Commonly have associations with the ones above the soil, increasing the potential of danger significantly. So we have ones above and below the soil? Isn't it just everyone? Weird. Bats are dangerous, stubborn, and difficult to remove safely, and should not be removed without the help of a professional. You can kind of make do, but I agree, you should be careful with them. What do they sound like? That's interesting. I don't think I've ever heard that noise from a bat. Yeah. I am afraid to click on this. Oh god. You just see them right there in the middle. That's not unsettling. Bed teeth are a rare kind of household fungus, known for growing in small cone-like shapes on the underside of bed sheets, blankets, or comforters. Another fungus. Don't get any ideas, Wags. Homeowners infested with bed teeth often report mild discomforts when sleeping, such as tickling or itching, and more rarely, slimy acidic residue on their skin. Ugh. Ugh, that's ugh. No, thank you. Bed teeth are not directly harmful to most humans, given their brief sleeping schedules. However, they tend to gradually grow sharper over time if left untreated, which can lead to infections in the open wounds. How do you climb into bed and not notice something like this? Like, long before it even gets to this point. How often are you... Wash your sheets, people. Regularly, frequently. To prevent the growth of bed teeth, bed sheets and blankets should be washed, yes, regularly, and inspected for rare, more persistent growths. Infested covers should be scrubbed thoroughly or disposed of entirely. Oh, interesting. This is like the first time they haven't recommended one of their own services. Carbon monoxide. Has a sound, apparently. Is that just the sound of a car running? I don't know. CO is an invisible and odorless poisonous gas that is produced whenever a fossil fuel is burned. CO buildup can be caused by poorly installed maintained stove and water heater appliances, or a result of poor ventilation. Homeowners affected by carbon monoxide poisoning will often report headaches, dizziness, or lethargy. Lethargy, however you want to pronounce it. So yeah. Gas appliances are becoming less common now, especially in rental units. So that's stepping away. However, carbon monoxide detectors are still mandatory by law in most states for rental units. So, actually, not long after I moved into my current place, I was having some issues where like I just felt super groggy, even after getting a good night's rest, and it just kept persisting, and it was really becoming a problem. So I bought like an extra carbon monoxide protector and kept it low in the bedroom. But to this day, it's just been reading 0 the entire time, not a drop of the CO. But thankfully, that lethargy has passed. I don't know what was going on. It must have been something else. Oh well. The CO can cause death in humans and pets with enough exposure. It's a deadly serious threat, and homeowners should take precautions to prevent its buildup. Homeowners affected by the poison should vacate the premises immediately and seek medical assistance. To remove the poison from the household, all windows and doors should remain open until a CO monitor can confirm safe levels. Monitors should be installed as a preventative measure and be purchased from our website. That was the mold. The mold's not in my place. Cellar growths. Ew. There's a lot of mold-like things that people are just allowing to grow in their homes. Ugh. Ugh. I imagine that's what it would sound like if a pumpkin was trying to eat wood. A jack-o'-lantern, that is. Ugh. Cellar growths are a large species of fungi that are known to grow in dark, damp environments such as cellars. Homeowners infested with cellar growths commonly report a slimy residue, the sound of dripping or stretching, or strange glows coming from their cellar. As cellar growths most commonly grow in ceilings, their weight can often cause duress to a home's foundation, and as such a removal should be prioritized. The slimy residue they drip onto the floor can also be toxic to small mammals or human children. Human children. Small mammals. That's oddly specific. Weirdly specific. When in their infancy, cellar growths can be easily scraped off, and the affected area should be sanitized to prevent further growths. If a cellar growth starts glowing or pulsating, it is no longer safe to remove in this manner. It is highly advised you utilize our fungal removal services. That's a specific one. But that makes sense. Like, if it's a fungi and it's starting to pulsate, probably won't. It'll probably take the barest touch to suddenly explode into spores or something. So, yeah, best not to touch that. Well, that's... Be careful if you go exploring old abandoned homes, I guess. The common hob. Oh, look at you. Can't tell how much of that is your head. But a little, like, goblin thingy. A lot of racket. I couldn't tell if he made a noise in there or if he was just banging, dragging stuff. Common hobs are the most common species of hob. Really? Found in the household. They are small, humanoid creatures with gray, burlap-like skin and small, vertical tufts of hair on their head. So they're a bit like troll dolls. Okay. They have no false face. Huh. I don't like that phrase. They are known for their tendency to consume dust, dirt, and common sticky substances found on floors and dishes, cleaning them in the process. They generally only come out at night. Hobs are not dangerous to humans on their own. If provoked, however, they are capable of mischievous acts and metamorphosis. Purple man. Eyes and... Okay, I don't want to see that. Hobs cannot be compelled to leave on their own once nested in a home. Instead, one should take measures to prevent provoking metamorphosis by leaving out a bowl of cream or milk at night. So if I learn there's a common hob in my house, I'm just stuck with it. Like it's part of the house now, and I have to leave out dairy products for it every night. Well, could be worse things, I guess. I could, it's a convenient excuse to have ice cream every night and then just leave a bit of melted ice cream out for it, you know, after I'm to have my fill. Yeah. I mean, to be fair, it sounds more like they're describing a cat, a little bit, yeah. But cats don't clean things. Oh, the idea of pulling out a dish I think is clean and it actually was licked clean kind of annoys me. Desk hob. Oh, look at you. Okay. Sound like a little rattly noise that he made. Desk hobs are a subspecies of hob that are known to inhabit desks, vanities, and other similar structures. They regularly like to tidy their homes and will frequently sort and order materials in the desks to their liking. To their liking. They are physically similar to other hobs, but are generally much smaller and have raspy, loose hair. They do not bear a false face. What's that phrase again? I really dislike that. Desk hobs are not dangerous to humans if left unprovoked, like any other hob, also capable of metamorphosing. That's a weird. Cannot be removed once they nest, so it seems to be common for hobs in general, so far, on my data point of 2. To prevent further danger, measures to prevent metamorphosis should be taken as soon as possible. It is advised to leave breadcrumbs on the desk each night before going to bed. Okay, so leave out a bowl of milk for the common hobs and a bit of some breadcrumbs for the desk ones. As long as they remain happy. As long as they remain happy, it sounds like they're fairly helpful-ish. Maybe mildly annoying, but that's about it. The false beat. Oh. Ugh. No. False beets are creatures with a beet-like appearance that are known to trick gardeners into harvesting and eating them by disguising themselves among their vegetables. False beets are harmless unless eaten by a human, at which point they will take root in the human stomach, feeding off its nutrients for its lifetime. The human just became an it. Interesting. This can cause digestive issues, whatever, and potential back problems over the course of the human's life. Oh, jeez. I think I know why that is. False beets only find themselves in gardens that grow beets. Good thing I don't like beets. If you do not wish to contend with false beets, it is advised to avoid growing beets. A swallowed false beet cannot be removed without killing its host. Alright, no more reason not to eat beets. Oh, that sounds like a horrible way to go. Fracture hob. Oh, look at you. It's very subtle. Sound a bit like rock being dragged along a cement floor. Fracture hobs are a subspecies of hob that are known to cause cracks and fractures in the walls of the homes they inhabit. Physically similar to other hobs in stature and size, with the exception of generally longer, wilder hair locks. They also bear a false face. It does look like there are more features on this face than the other ones, which had more of a plain face. Like, the Death Hobbit did not have a false face, it just has slits. Okay. So basically they're saying that what looks like a face is not actually a face. Okay. It's just mimicry. Fracture hobs are not dangerous on their own, but the fractures and cracks they cause can lead to... it makes sense. Also capable of the morphosing. Cannot be removed. Okay, there's some commons. We got N of 3 and it seems to be regular. Prevent further danger. Advised to leave out a slice of any kind of cheese each night before going to bed. Milk, breadcrumbs, and cheese. At least these are easy staples. Frozen pipes. Okay. Common household hazard during cold seasons. For the water, yes. Makes sense. Freezing, expanding, causing stoppages, cracks, and leaks. Homeowners with frozen pipes may report strange faucet smells. Banging and whistling noises coming from the pipes or leakage. I wonder how much of that actually happens in real life. Usually if pipes freeze, it's a little more dramatic for your walls. Frozen pipes can lead to bursting, yeah, that's what I thought, and water damage, which can be both costly, yes, and dangerous. Homeowners suspected of having frozen pipes should utilize the plumbing service immediately. Prevention is key when cold season arrives. Advised to ensure their home is sufficiently protected from the cold by checking seals, keeping your home above 55 Fahrenheit, freedom degrees, whatever you want to call those, and running hot water through the pipes on a daily basis. You know, the ones that run hot water anyway. Why is there an audio sample? Huh. Sure. House fires. That's a hazard. Rapid combustion reactions that can occur inside a home, really. Often caused by accident when cooking, on purpose by more malicious household pests. Oh god, I don't like that some of these things might set the fires. Homeowners affected by house fires commonly report the smell of burning. Really? You don't say. Can cause severe damage to a human's skin. Just burns and can even result in death. Also produces carbon monoxide, which is death. I don't think the carbon monoxide is what you should be worried about. As such as removal from a home. Made an immediate priority. Yeah, just please remove the house fire from my home, please. To remove a house fire from home, one can utilize specialty equipment such as fire extinguishers to snuff out the flames, or else large enough quantities of water. For large fires, it is advised to exit the home and utilize our fire removal services. This is written by someone who has never experienced a fire, I feel. Alright. Do we have any other entries? Oh goodness, we do. All right, 3 more. Growth. Oh, yep, that's a growth. Type of fungus known for making homes inside damp tube-like structures, such as pipes. Pipe growths often grow slightly larger than the pipes they inhabit, therefore clog the pipe indefinitely until their removal. Known to make loud bubbling digestion noises after they eat a full meal. Okay. Known to attempt to eat anything that comes inside their domain. Most commonly, accidents occur when a human child attempts to reach their hand inside their home. Do not attempt to reach your hand inside an active pipe growth home. They are otherwise harmless. To remove a pipe growth, must be offered a replacement. It's like a hermit crab. Any common PVC pipe will suffice. One should garnish the inside of the replacement home with an assortment of meat juices and insects. Ugh. Ugh. Place a replacement home near one of the pipe's openings and leave it overnight. The following day, the pipe growth should be moved into its new home, where it can then be safely relocated away from the house. Ugh. Lesson: don't pour meat, fats, and oils down the drain. Or you get that. Ugh. More hobs. Oh. Is the pipe growth going to eat the pipe hob? Or do they fight? Known for making homes inside tube-like structures, such as the pipes. They bear no false face, and much smaller than most hobs. Makes sense. Commonly emerge from their homes at night and consume any dirt, grime, and hair in the surrounding area, cleaning it in the process. Again, the hobs, aside from the fracture hob, they seem to be largely kind of beneficial, more or less. Just dangerous. Hobs are not a direct danger. Presence can sometimes cause leaks or clogs over time. Wonder why. Capable of mischievous acts. Cannot be compelled. Don't metamorphose. Leaving out a clipping of hair near their homes at night. Good luck to the person who's bald. They'll just have to make friends with a barber. Stair slug. Ugh. Ugh. Okay. Ugh. Why does it even make that much noise? Sounds like it's moving pretty fast. Are there other places to get hair? Yeah, I suppose you can get it from your neighbors. I know what you're getting at. Stair slugs are large dog-sized slugs that are commonly known to occupy stairwells and basements. And festive stair slugs report slimy residue on steps and other household inclines. Only on steps and inclines? I guess interesting. I would imagine it'd be on the floor of the basement as well. Slugs can be beneficial to a household as they frequently feed on other pests such as mice and hobs. But the slimy residue they leave behind can lead to dangerous accidents and slippage if not properly cleaned after. Should you wish to remove a stair slug from the household, one can simply surround the affected stairway with a thick barrier of salt. Do not attempt to apply salt directly. I bet they get a little wiggly. After the slug has dehydrated itself, you can dispose of its body. Huh. So if you have a stair slug eat a hob that you decide to want to get rid of, like a fracture hob, for example, and then you salt it after it seems like it's done digesting the hob, is that mischief managed? Maybe. Anyway, we've read enough. This guy, he says, so he's sneezing a lot. Dust. Or pollen, he thinks. Something wrong with my ventilation. Cannot stop sneezing. Stay inside, I think something is getting into the house. So he's allergic to something that has gotten inside. It could be black mold. I think there was mention of that causing allergies. I don't think it's going to be bats. I feel like he would have noticed that by now. Yeah, that'd be probably a more severe disease. Bed bugs. That's rashes. The bed teeth do the sores and the rashes. Yeah, black mold seems likely so far. Musty smell, allergic reactions, or breathing problems. So that seems to be in line. Something that has happened over time as well. The growth. Let's see. So their existence doesn't seem to cause a problem as long as you don't eat the slime. The hobs, there were no mentions of allergic reactions to those. The false beat, no. There are no allergic reactions to these, just disease. Frozen pipes, no mention of that. Normally I wouldn't consider frozen pipes to be a problem like this, but they've said some weird things in this game so far. Mice, probably not. You could be allergic to them, but I think there'd probably be a lot of them to cause an allergy like that suddenly. Probably not moles. Yeah, I think it's probably just black mold. Yeah. Submitted answer. Mold. Go scrub your shower. Off. Sent to client. Again, I wonder if they'll let us know if we do bad immediate. Okay, we got a queue. I was taking too long.
Do you know if there's such a thing as house thieves that clean? Like, maybe to disguise the robbery?
You got a hob?
At night, I keep hearing all this noise coming from my living room, but when I go look at it, I find the place spotless. I haven't yet found anything missing. I've talked with the cops, but they keep telling me to call this number. So here I am. Is there something you can do?
There might just be.
Please hold.
It's probably just a common hob. I don't think it's because she only mentioned the living room. She didn't mention any specific furniture. So yeah, I'm pretty sure it's just a common hob. Sticky substance found before cleaned and processed. They eat dust, dirt, and sticky substances. And the desk hob frequently sort and order materials in the desk to their liking. Okay, and so yeah, it's probably not that. All right, you've got a common hob. I'm just jumping right on that. I've kept you all waiting long enough after all. This seemed to be ramble on. Yay. Potential yay. I do wonder if there's a queue actually. Oh.
Yo, Buzzgoober here. Been having a heck of a time over here. I got these snappers itching and whooping and crying all over the place. Just all over the place I got these whippersnappers yelping and whining and I can't get a wink of sleep. She's trying to lay down over here. What you gonna do about all this? I've called about 5,500 times and y'all haven't done a thing about it.
Okay. This is the weirdest prank calls. I'm sorry, sir, but it sounds like you've got children. We have a pest removal service that could help you if you'd like. But yeah, otherwise, have a good day. Those are Interesting, the prank calls. If that's what they are. The West Pest.
I don't know what's going on inside my house. I hear something crawling in the walls. I think I found teeth marks on my bedposts. I can't sleep at night knowing there's something in my house. Help me, please.
Oh my god. Teeth marks on my bedpost and things crawling in my walls. Huh. Okay. That might also be children. It's like ants or termites or mice off the top of my head. Let's see. I don't think it's bed teeth, because those are on the blankets, not on the bedposts. Let's see. Babies. The ants. Faint rustling from inside their walls. It's the noise in the walls, but nothing about teeth marks on bedposts. Weird. That's a possibility. I don't feel confident on that one though. The hobs weren't destructive like that, so I don't think it's them. It's probably not gophers. You've got wall gophers, ma'am. I'm very sorry. The only thing you can do is we'll send in some wall wolves. Some wall wolves, yes. They'll take care of it. House fires. Yeah, those would make noises in your walls and eat away at your bedposts. Fly, spider, mice. Report gnaw markings. Sounds of squeaking. Okay, so it could be mice. There's the gnawing there. And they certainly make all sorts of rustling. Like, I hear mice in my own home. Like skittering around in the walls, like every once in a while, or like racing around in the crawl space overhead. And I'm pretty sure there are other things up there with the mice. So sounds like there's actually an entire like forest ecosystem above me. So I mentioned it to maintenance once, but I don't really want them going up in there to take a look, because the entry point to the to the crawl space is like in my closet in my apartment, so I don't want things just coming out back into my home. We'll just leave it sealed up there until I'm gone. Probably not raccoons. So termites. Let's double check this one. Assuming they like wood, yes. Peeling paint, small holes in drywall, squeaky floorboards. No, not very rustly though. This one's a little trickier. Do you think they would repeat? Like, we had one yesterday that was mice for making little squeaky noises. Something crawling in the walls. Teeth marks on my bedposts. Yeah, honestly, it sounds like mice. It's just I'm not used to mice eating, like chewing on a bedpost. Unless it's the foot. What do you guys think? I'm leaning toward mice. Any objections to that, or do you think maybe I should review something else that I'm overlooking? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. This one feels a bit on the fence. Alright. Oh, well, I'll throw it to the mice. It doesn't seem like I can use the coupons anyway. Good luck. I hope it's mice. Next caller. How may I help you? Oh, there you are. I was worried for a moment. Oh.
Yeah, hey, I'm calling about a noise I've been hearing in my house lately. Sounds like scratching or something. It's real quiet. So definitely some kind of pest in my walls. I've sent out all kinds of traps, but I thought one worked for a while. Then I started hearing it again this week. I thankfully haven't seen any visible damage or droppings or whatever.
Huh.
Please hold.
I wonder if that's the carpenter ants. Because they certainly sound like like a quiet scratching in the walls. This is a faint rustling coming from their walls. Let's see. I'm going to look at their nest first. Interesting. Let's see, what did he say? Something about a trap. Set out all kinds of traps, and I thought one worked for a while, but then I started hearing it again. So I guess he just didn't get all of them. So carpenter ants or termites coming to mind, but carpenter ants is, I think, where I'm leaning. Bum 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 bum. Yeah, he didn't report anything like this. These sounds. Although this bit about the pollution quickly resuming sounds similar. Although I think they might have said that about the ants as well. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna give the ants a shot. Sounds like you might have ants there. Only because of the rustling, honestly. The termites kind of do the same thing, but because their smaller jaws are smaller, they're a little quieter about it. We only get the music when we're actually, like, helping someone. Okay. Man, they don't even let me touch these. How may I help you?
Do you guys handle security?
Maybe.
I need home security installed. Someone's breaking into my house and going through all my stuff at night. I know it's Bob from accounting. He's always been envious of me. I know what you're doing, Bob.
Bob!
Going through my papers, taunting me with your organization skills. I need your best home security equipment. Pronto!
I'm afraid you're just gonna have to leave breadcrumbs out, sir. That's all.
Please hold.
Please enjoy your desk hob. And leave Bob alone. And it's really interesting that the transcript it made this guy all caps too. He wasn't yelling that loud, except for spitting out the name Bob. But interesting. I know it's Bob from accounting. You know what you're doing, Bob? Taunting you with your organization skills. Derp. Oh, wait. Okay, it resets it if I click out. But yeah, sir, you have a desk hob. Or a desk bob, if you wish. So, leave some breadcrumbs out. You'll be fine. You know, adapt to the new organizations. 100%! So they will repeat entries, apparently. Because we had mice 2 days in a row. Yay. So far, so perfect. Wonder how long I can keep that up. Woo! Complete your second day on the job. Thank you for the achievement. Human DNA confirmed. I don't remember DNA. Oh look, it's one of those videos. This read it to this. 426. Okay, it does seem like it is advancing by the day. I wonder what this video is. Some free real estate. 4,000, 1 bed, 2 bath, 1,000 square feet for 84K. Remember when homes like this cost less than 100,000? Oops. 2 bed, 3 bath, 6. Look at that steel. It must be full of hobs. That price makes no sense. 4 bed, 5 bathrooms, 2,000 square feet. Look at all the garage space for 120K. Community alert. A civil authority has issued a missing persons alert for the following counties: Bush, Maple, Parkway, Berry. Peanut Ave, 2 bed, 2 baths, 15 square feet.
Missing persons alert. Authorities are currently looking for missing child Robbie Parker, male, brown hair, approximately 4 feet tall, last seen wearing a yellow shirt, brown shorts, and white tennis shoes. Suspect is described to be approximately 6 feet tall, barefoot, wearing a large bush or shrub.
What?
Their person last seen at approximately 10:25 a.m. Please report any unusual activity to your local authorities.
I'm pausing here because look at this listing. 5 beds, 6 baths, 2,800 square feet, 12,000. That's less than even a bank foreclosure. There is something wrong with this place. This is a trap at the very least. I might be tempted to spring the trap. Bait. A 6-foot tall person wearing no shoes and a shrub has kidnapped a child. In broad daylight, because it's like 10:30-ish in the morning. Interesting. On a weekday. Because today's Wednesday. Interesting. Very informative. Oh, man. I'm never going to be able to afford a house. Not on my own, anyway. Oh, what do we got here? Oh, it's Mike again. Oh, there's a hole there. They gave you access to more info, didn't they? I warned you. If you end up like me, join me in this hole. They haven't found me yet. It's safe here. Here, there, something. Turn into a hub. It's turned into something. Something that's retained enough of his mind to know how to write emails, but is clearly small. This explains the difficulty with the keyboard. And is apparently rushed too, because even if you had trouble like with the keyboard, you would still maybe take the time to use the back, like do some complete corrections. Interesting. It's too late. It's too late for you now. My fro. Attention, call team. Our network team is migrating our backend services over to a new hosting provider this week, so you may experience some occasional network errors over the next few days. Please be sure you are studying your information entries carefully while you still have access, in case the network goes down while you're on the phone with a client. You will still be expected to provide accurate answers to our callers, regardless of the network status. Sincerely, your overlords. Well, it's a good thing I'm reading these entries. Congratulations, employee. Your high accuracy rate has awarded you today's daily coupon for a used horseshoe. You guys paid 17 or 20 bucks for these things? Like I used to pick these things out of the rubble that used to be a barn on the farm. Our stock of used horseshoes are as reliable as they are rusty. 90% of our supply are verifiably forged from real iron. Supplies run out quickly, so stock up while you can. To receive your discount, simply type the following code to a great deal for sure. Ha. Ha. Fair enough. Keep up the great work, employee. Huh. That's interesting. I was beginning to wonder if... you know what? I bet there are fairies in this game. If I recall correctly, at least some of the mythology is that fairies are allergic, or they have a bad reaction to iron. So, curious. I don't see anything else suspicious. Something about the background just seems off to me. Maybe it's my imagination. It just seems like I don't remember this being this. Like, it feels like this is fading out, the name of the company. I think this has always been in the grass, though, whatever that is. Cold iron, which may actually be magnetic iron. Oh, I see. Okay. Oh, as in, like, cold iron was maybe like a phrase they used in the era referring to magnetic iron. A monitor hub. A resolution hub. The Windows default background hub. Something like that. Okay. Yeah, that does sound familiar now that you say it, cold iron. I don't think I ever put two and two together that would refer to magnetic iron, though. Oh, okay. Good to know. Thanks for the tip. Mercredi. Wow. Okay. I was wondering if the resolution, turning it up, might help any of this, but then I realized that some of the pictures of the callers, they might be intentionally scuffed. So turning up the resolution probably would actually take some of the charm away from that. Is it our boss?
Hello, Supervisor Carol here again. We've updated your permissions. You should
Thank
now
you.
have access to more extensive
Right.
information to work with for your future calls. Please be sure to read these new entries carefully so you can continue providing our clients with accurate diagnoses.
Will do.
Please remember that this information is strictly confidential and not to be shared with anyone unless pertinent to a caller's needs.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you. She does seem nice. Home. Look at her eyes. They're dark. They're fully black. I thought it was just a discoloring of the monitor at first, like what's going on with her chest. But then, like, look closer look. Yeah, false face. Hmm. Apparently she's one of the fracture hobs. Actually, clearly bigger than that. Hmm. But yeah, I definitely get the feeling of, like, mask now. Interesting. Alright. Boggart. Oh god. Hi, friend. Is the general term for a metamorphosed hob.
There's something in the basement. I've seen it. It's huge, almost as big as my dog. It doesn't hiss or growl or anything, but I haven't gotten close enough to it to find out what it is since it's always just lurking out of sight from the top of the stairs. I need someone to come get this thing out of my basement as soon as possible. I've locked the door since I can still hear the steps creaking under its weight down there.
Oh,
Please hold.
jeez. I wonder if it's like a stair slug. But the skin color above and below the necklace is... Yeah, I was noticing that the, like, there was like this reddish blotch, like, around, like, across most of her chest. But, like, I was writing that off as artifacting from, you know, pictures of this era, as you can see across many of these other pictures. Boss Hob, Dagnab, Duke, Duke points. Jeez. You know, I never watched the Dukes of Hazzard, but so that almost went over my head. That was the character, was Boss Hog, wasn't it? Not Hob, but Hog. Piggy, Boss Piggy. Oh, the stretching. Yeah, all right. Yeah, it came close. It tried, but it still dinged me right in the forehead, so I got it. So yeah, Goshawk. Let's see. They are large, hairy humanoids between 6 and 7 feet tall. Jeez. I would not want to encounter one of those. And bear fairly convincing false faces. They are known for causing household accidents such as flooding, fires, or electric outages. Frequently observe their targets while they sleep. Jeez, I hate that so much. Jeez. My Gen X gap is showing again. I've got some clouds over here you can yell at if you'd like. I forgot I had that redeem. It never gets used. But you're right. Yeah, give me a moment. I will do a quick actual hydration with real water. Real human water. Wait, maybe not. Not human water. Real hydrogen dioxide. And then I'm going to freak my model out by actually getting a proper stretch. So, apologies. Yeah. Oh god, all the static. Oh, I'm glad I didn't touch my desk when I stood up. I have a real bad tendency. Oh, jeez. All the stretches. I have a real bad tendency to cause lightning storms when I stand up. All this floof, it is, you know, holds a lot of electricity. Let's see. Oh, good. One of the things I did yesterday, was it yesterday or was it the day before, was actually trying to fix my my webcam because I noticed it was vibrating a lot last time, and it recovered a lot faster this time. Nice. Okay. It's not quite the way I want it. I still have to do some tinkering, but I'm happier. Yay. Jeez. Thankfully, there's all the calls are coming in. They're waiting behind David here. Oh. Why did I assume there was a lady when I heard the voice? It's not like I have any room to talk. My own voice is not exactly the deepest. Let's see. Boggarts are extremely dangerous to humans and pets due to their malicious nightly household activities, which can often cause injury or death. They also react very violently when seen by humans, but thankfully these instances are rare as they excel at staying hidden. Is that so? Let's see. Do not under any circumstance refer to an active boggart by any name. Once you become aware of its presence, simply vacate the premises. Provided you do not speak of the boggart at any time, in any fashion, it will remain in its original location. What is its original location? You just said they observe their targets while they sleep. So it's clearly wandering around. I'm guessing it means when you move, it won't follow you out of the house. Yeah, well... Oh. Do you... If you refer to them when you're outside of the premises, like away outside of earshot and sight and everything, is that still a problem? I think I need some access to more of that confidential data. False artifact. It's a TV with a haunting image burned into it. It looks a bit like hands, but also... Interesting. False artifacts are seemingly human-designed objects that can manifest suddenly inside a home, so they just appear out of nowhere. They are known for making gentle buzzing sounds that can usually only be heard by very young human children or small animals. Yeah, the reference to human children in all these entries tells me this is not written by a human. Homeowners with false artifacts often report out-of-place objects or missing children or pets. Oh, lovely. They're here. I watched Poltergeist when I was a small pup, and I only saw it the one time, but there are still scenes that are just like kind of like seared into my memory. So the one with the tequila worm, that one really haunted me for a long time. So as a matter of fact, like I can't stand the sight of tequila with a worm in it because of that. I'm glad it's rare. Like I used to think that was like all tequila had that. So let's see. False artifacts, while not a direct threat to adult humans, can pose a significant risk to small human children and animals. Should a child or pet be left alone with a false artifact, they are at risk of being encased within. Once encased, no noise made by the prey can be heard. While digestion can take upwards of several years to complete, starvation can be a more pressing concern. Once a false artifact has been identified, removal is as simple as physically moving the object out of one's home. Pest removal services should be called to come and remove the object. Should a pet or loved one already be encased within, one can utilize a memory wisp to speed up the grieving process. So, what I'm hearing is that's the, let me quickly reset my model. I was leaning a bit. What I'm hearing is that, once you're in, you're in. Where can I get some? Man, imagine if all of the monitors in the computer lab were just false artifacts. Yeah, that'd be unfortunate, wouldn't it? False. Oh my god, that thing has feet. False rose bushes. Not of your. What? Not of your age? What? No. No, not if you're of age. Oh, yeah. Thankfully, I am large enough that it shouldn't be a problem. Sounds like it's really just the smaller bratlings that have to worry about it. School is quiet today. And it's not even just because it was the day of the Columbi, or Indigenous peoples, or Canadian Thanksgiving, whichever. Happy Thanksgiving, Canadians! Let's see. False rose bushes are large plant-like creatures that most commonly take on the appearance of a red rose bush. In place of roots, these creatures have two small humanoid feet. They use to chase down prey. I see. Homeowners with false rose bushes sometimes report missing pets or children. I wonder why. False rose bushes pose incredible dangers to homeowners with children or pets, as their diet consists of small mammals. They are known to be fast and efficient hunters. Homeowners without children or pets face a reduced risk, as they cannot swallow whole anything larger than themselves. That rose bush is pretty big. You know, it's honestly almost as big as an adult. I was saying all the children. Yeah. Oh yeah, I got it. To remove a false rose bush from a garden they have inhabited, it is advised to keep children or pets from venturing. Yeah, within its hunting range for an extended period. If a false rose bush goes more than 1 month without eating, it will move on to new territory on its own. So you just have to keep the small creatures away for a month. Sure. Okay. They make a noise? Okay, I didn't expect that. Sounds a bit like birds in the bushes, maybe, but they're very bubbly? Yeah, it was an odd one. I'm pretty sure. Seems like these are very easy to spot. Lamp sprite. Oh, I don't like that. Okay. Common subspecies of sprite that make their homes inside lamp fixtures. They are known for causing lamps they inhabit to flicker or burn hotter, sometimes causing a burning smell in the home. Lamp sprites are not dangerous to humans unless provoked. Do not, under any circumstances, turn off the lamp or attempt to reach your hand inside the lamp when actively inhabited. So they're like the big angry moths. Got it. Lamp sprites will leave on their own once their lamp of choice goes out on its own. At this point, they will attempt to seek out a new lamp. To prevent a lamp sprite from rehoming itself, ensure all household lamps are turned off until the expiration period. When the lamp sprite fails to find an active lamp, it will leave the home on its own. How long is the expiration period? Oh hey, memory wisps. Due to clerical error, the audio sample provided above is incorrect. This issue will be corrected by the end of the month. Yeah? Huh. I'm not sure how to interpret that. Memory wisps are invisible and odorless household wisps that are known for removing memories from the home and its homeowners. Homeowners infested with memory wisps will often report missing pictures, photo albums, and the inability to remember the faces of loved ones. Jeez, honestly, that sounds like me every other day. My memory is holier than a sieve. Memory wisps are not a danger to the physical health of humans. However, their ability to affect human memory can sometimes lead to household accidents or reckless activity. And I'm sure much more serious things. Mental disorders, perhaps. Memory wisps will move out of the house on their own once they have stolen away the inhabitants' memories. No need for further action. I think I'd like to remove it before then, please. If I can even remember it's there. That can be problematic, actually. Okay. Mirror nymph. Subspecies of nymph, known for stealing the likeness of homeowners and passers-by. Just wait till you forget it. Yeah, problem solved. Yeah, I guess. The problem takes care of itself as far as the business is concerned, I guess. Mirror nymphs are... oh, yeah. See, there's my memory already being holy. They are generally small, faceless, and voiceless humanoids carrying a large mirror that they beckon others to look into. That's problematic. Homeowners afflicted by mirror nymphs commonly report not being able to recognize their own face. That's an actual... that's an actual condition that people have in real life. With, like, not like that, where their inability to recognize or maintain the memory of faces extends to themselves in serious conditions. Yeah, a lot of this stuff is how, like, myths and such began, isn't it? Although a nuisance, not a direct danger to humans. Will wander to different locations provided nobody looks into their mirror. Affected homeowners can restore their likeness by catching the mirror nymph and breaking its mirror with an iron implement. Okay. Well, good thing I have a discount on the horseshoe. There's a 90% chance it'll even be the iron that I require. Hopefully it's not a silver one. That's gonna freaking hurt when I pick that thing up. Made that mistake once. Learn not to do that again. Tea Sprite. Oh, do not pick up that cup. Slap a frickin' saucer on top of that and immediately hurl it into a fire. Oh! Ugh! I didn't need that. I wasn't prepared for that. Ugh! It just, like, slurped the tea, like, right out of my ears. I hated that. Ugh. I'm sure there's a coffee Sprite eventually. They're going to be wicked fast. Tea Sprites are a substitute, right, yeah, and feed off of tea and tea leaf residue. Infested with tea Sprites commonly report leaf-like droppings and sounds of fluttering near kitchens. Tea Sprites are not directly dangerous, known to spread various deadly diseases, including the fatal Fey flu. Should be removed as soon as possible. The Fey flu was not yet unlocked. I wonder if we're going to learn about that. Tea Sprites can be removed with various common household pesticides and traps, provided they are baited with tea leaves. To avoid future infestations, be sure to always clean teacups, kettles, and mugs after use. Just do your freaking dishes. Or, you know, get a hob to help you out in the kitchen, I guess. Wow, this can go so wrong so fast. That'd be a nasty surprise if you aren't paying attention in the middle of the night. You gotta take a slash? Alright. Toilet hobs known for homing inside toilets. Yeah. Reaches up. Yoink! Were you using this? They bear false faces, have two separate clumps of wispy hair on each side of their heads. Like most hobs, they tend to clean their homes when they're active at night, keeping the toilets they inhabit nearly spotless. Useful, at least. But hobs are not dangerous on their own, but their physical presence in the toilet they inhabit may result in plumbing problems over time, mixing clogs. Yeah. Also, imagine them just metamorphosing, like, in the toilet into a 6 or 7 foot tall monster. Or just in the bathroom. You open the door in the middle of the night, and there it is. Angry and in your face. Cannot be removed. Yep. Skip the metamorphosing. Leave an egg near the toilet each night before going to bed. What kind of egg and prepared how? Huh. Jeez. The grocery bill is really climbing for the hob home. Unicorn fun. Aww. Oh, puppy, what happened to you? Just imagine, there was a button you could click if you had a phobia of dogs. What was I going to do to this picture? I'm kind of curious. I'll come back to that in a moment, actually. Unicorn fungi are a rare horn-shaped fungus that are known to grow on the heads of furry animals and household pets. Oh, sorry, furry mammals. They often affect the animal's disposition, causing them to be drawn to the soil. Homeowners often report their pets furiously digging around or inside their home. Oh, I don't like the thought of that. Unicorn fungi are not directly harmful to humans, but they can often lead to other household problems such as broken floorboards, uprooted plants, or waking up other things beneath the soil. Okay. Unicorn fungi will go away after a few months on its own without treatment, but can also be treated with cryotherapy or removing surgically if removal needs expediting. So apparently you can just pop it off like a wart with a little bit of cryotherapy. To prevent unicorn fungi from developing, regularly bathe your pet, especially after any outdoor activities. Yeah, it's a good idea. Whistling fungi. That's kind of pleasant, honestly. I'm afraid there are no whistling fungi in the house. Well, maybe not afraid. I'm about to find out, actually. Small mushroom-like growths with many small holes in their caps that frequently grow through drywall gaps and cracks. It doesn't look like drywall, it's like wood. Homeowners infested with whistling fungi often report a dissonant whistling sound coming from their walls. Warning, if you ever hear whistling fungi singing in harmony, evacuate your home immediately. Whistling fungi are rarely dangerous to humans, but their growth can cause foundational problems. Call disconnected as callers devoured by an object on stairs. She locked the door. He locked the door. He's fine. He's fine. I'm sure he's fine. Probably fine. Problem solved itself, just like memory wisps. If whistling fungi ever sing in harmony, evacuate your home immediately. Do not return for any reason. Otherwise, whistling fungi can be removed with common weed killers, not a fungicide. Or by using our fungal removal services. I forgot you were going to call. Yeah, I bet you did. To prevent a whistling fungi infestation, ensure there are no open cracks in your home. A wine sprite. Oh, look at that little lush. Subspecies, consuming wine. Small, large-eyed winged creatures with translucent skin often appear red while they are feeding. Even if it's not red wine? They have a long proboscis that they use to drink. Homeowners infested with wine sprites commonly report broken glasses and their wine having a rotten taste and smell. Ugh. Wine sprites are not dangerous, known to spread diseases, including the Fey flu. So it seems like sprites cause Fey flu. Should be removed as soon as possible. Remove with various common household pesticides and traps. You bait with wine, of course. To avoid, always be sure to clean your wine glasses and containers. So yeah, do your heckin' dishes, people. Wood secretions. Like just little red drippings coming out of the drawers. A pink viscous liquid substance that can sometimes form from wood that has been mistreated. It's known to drip from wooden materials such as furniture or walls, causing a sticky pooling buildup. It can be deadly to humans, causing a rapid translation of flesh if ingested. A rapid translation of flesh? What does that mean? It's just terrifying. What is a rapid translation of flesh? Seriously. Keep animals and human children away from secretions at all costs, as its foul odor will be interpreted as a sweet, candy-like smell to them. making them particularly susceptible to accidental ingestion. Once started, wood secretions will continue indefinitely. To remove the hazard from home, the offending wood should be replaced entirely. To prevent wood from entering the secretion stage, ensure good care is taken toward wood in the home. Refrain from scratching, knocking, or banging on wooden surfaces. Do not ever insult or shout at wood. Sure. Although we have a superstition here about knocking on wood to ward off bad luck. wonder if that counts. All right. We read through everything. There's one thing I wanted to check here. So if I pull up the Sinophobia and then do this. Ah, okay, that's what would happen. Just broken image. Okay. We have experimented. Let's see. So, yeah, I still think it's a stair slug right off the bat. So let's go click on that. And listen to her voice again.
There's something in the basement. I've seen it. It's huge, almost as big as my dog. It doesn't hiss or growl or anything, but I haven't gotten close enough to it to find out what it is, since it's always just lurking out of sight from the top of the stairs. I need someone to come get this thing out of my basement as soon as possible. I've locked the door since I can still hear the steps creaking under its weight down there.
Yeah, I think it's a stair slug. Let's do that. The only other thing that might be is the boggart. For causing household accidents. Targets while they sleep. Malicious nightly activities. That's nightly. They didn't specify nightly. And they also said it doesn't hiss or growl. It's always lurking just out of sight. See, that's the part there that makes me think boggart is lurking just out of sight. Lock the door. Still hear the steps creaking under its weight. Oh, well, they've made it clear that they're aware of it. And they just said the stairs are creaking under its weight. According to this, they get violent as soon as they're seen. Oh. I'm still gonna go with the stair slug for now. Okay. Good luck. Just get a lot of salt. I hope that's what it was. There's a big difference in danger between stair slug and boggart. That's one of those ones you really don't want to mess up. I see. Hello. How may I help you?
Hey, I've been hearing some really weird noises coming from the bathroom faucet recently. I'm not sure what it could mean. It just makes this nasty sound anytime I run it. Along with this, nasty smell.
Nasty sound and nasty smell. That sounds more like pipe growths than frozen pipes to me. We'll do a double check. So frozen pipes. Strange smells, banging and whistling. But nothing about them being particularly noxious. Whereas the pipe growth, loud bubbling digestion noises. Yeah, and I do recall this being a very unpleasant noise. Ugh. Yeah. I think it's a pipe growth. What do you guys think? I see no reason to go off that. Let's see. I guess I'm not gonna know until the end of the day. So yeah, I've been kind of doing this, like, reading heavy up front, trying to get through this stuff. Because that's another thing, like, when I had this, like, other streamers, like, playing this in the background for just noise, I'd occasionally hear little snippets, be like, what's that? And then I would look over and, like, the text is already gone, so I didn't have a chance to see it. There's a lot of stuff I missed, apparently, just with background noise.
My wife. I can't. Her face. It's gone. It's gone. My wife. I can't see her face. I can't see her face. She's dead and I can't see her face. They're all gone. It's all gone.
Oh. Poor guy. Well, that sounds more like a memory wisp.
Please hold.
Also, what the heck? Okay, I was gonna say something seems off. Yeah, the poor guy. But yeah, that definitely sounds like a memory wisp, unfortunately. An ability to remember faces of loved ones, yeah. That's just straight up. It's not the mirror nymph because that one steals your face. So, and he also mentioned that the face he cannot remember is of someone who has, you know, been dead for a bit. Oh. Some of these are tricky, but some of them are just to the point. Which I guess I kind of appreciate because it's a little less distracting from like getting like immersed in the lore of this world as they slowly spring like ever more disturbing creatures. The ones that like affect your memory, those ones actually bother me the most.
I don't know what this weird info you sent me means, but I tried it and it didn't fix the faucet. I'm calling a plumber. Thanks a lot for wasting my time.
Huh. I guess it wasn't a pipe growth. Well, I guess now I know what happens if you get one wrong. Like they call back and let you know that you suck. Oh well. Oops. Sorry. I swear that was a pipe growth. It's just frozen pipes instead. Oh, I know. There was another. Maybe it was a pipe hob. Night. This was log. Just leaks and clogs. Oh, hi, sir.
Pinball, I'm calling to lodge a complaint against your place of business up there.
Sure.
I have never seen such a big old mess left behind by your pest control team. Just tons of twigs, sticks, and pebbles. I ain't putting up with it no more.
Okay.
I got sawdust coming out my drawers here. I had to grab you by the goober and smack you around till next Sunday. Now, what's she gonna do? What's she gonna do to make this right?
The goober? He's gonna grab you by the goober? What's a goober? Is that a goober? This thing that apparently is allegedly a nose? Are these the ones above the soil by chance? Maybe? I swear it was a pipe growth. Is it really just frozen pipes? Huh. Okay. Well, whatever. Oh, at least now I know what happens when you mess up. Pretty sure anyway.
Hi?
Hi.
I, have no idea what's happening.
I don't
My
either.
sheets are growing nasty sharp things on them, and
Oh.
my legs itch like crazy. Do I need to be showering more often or something?
Probably.
I usually shower like once a week for my skin health, so
Ugh.
maybe that's it?
Guy. Shower more frequently
Please
than that.
hold.
Oh, and wash your freaking sheets. What? What kind of question is that? Like, my sheets are growing nasty, sharp things on them in my leg. Like, why would your first thought not be to wash the fuck out of those things? Ugh. Ugh. It's bed teeth. It's fucking bed teeth. I don't need to look that one up at all. Ugh. People are filthy. Humans are filthy. Ugh. Oh, alright. Yeah. 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 Really. So yeah. Oh, okay. Hi.
Hello? I was
Hey.
told to call this number to ask about my problem. The wall in my bedroom doesn't look right near the bottom. The bottom of the wall has some cracks, or maybe it's peeling. I'm not sure.
Termites?
I have a cat named Whiskers, and sometimes he likes to sharpen his claws at the couch, but he would never do that to the wall. He knows just how naughty that would be.
Yes, I'm sure he does.
Please
And if you have
hold.
a cat, it's likely not mice, because they would have hightailed it out of there already. Boom, termites. But is there anything else in the list that would make sense? Because yeah, this one mentions like peeling paint, small holes in drywall, that kind of stuff. She didn't mention any like noises. Just that the doesn't look right around the bottom apparently. So I'm kind of surprised that termites can constrain themselves to the bottom of her wall. Nothing about secretions. There's a lot of inaccessible entries still. Moles? No. Flies? No. It's probably not the ants. She didn't mention any noises. Take a quick peek at it though, just in case. Just in case. Yeah, that's what I figured. Like, with the carpenter ants, they almost never, like, when they're making their nest, they don't make too many, like, exits out of it, because they want to be able to easily defend it. Ants in general. So, and this didn't sound like that was that kind of situation. It just sounded like there was holes everywhere, or well, what did you say? The wall has some cracks. Yeah, there's just cracks everywhere, so. Yeah, it's toy mites. I've gotten lucky so far, and I've not been experienced whatever the network issue is that they were mentioning. So, although I was gonna knock on wood, but I don't want to trigger wood secretions. Connecting.
Do you think this is some kind of joke? Last week, I called you guys about some weird noises I had coming from my living room, and the info package you sent me said something about leaving out a bowl of cream? What kind of joke is that? It's been a week now that I've been dealing with this racket, no thanks to you, and now we're starting to have power outages. Your stupid joke is now probably going to cost me who knows how much in repair costs. So talk to your manager and tell them they owe me big time. You figure out what's going on in my house, and you figure it out now!
Fuck you, sir. But It sounds like you fucked yourself anyway.
Please hold.
Because what you have, I'm pretty sure, is a boggart. You ignored the hob. A common hob, apparently, judging by the cream. And now you're experiencing electrical outages. Though it sounds like you haven't become aware of its directly yet. So you have a chance. But yeah, you've done fucked yourself, sir. You got a boggart. Actually, what was the solution for that again? Nope. Apparently we're just gonna tell the guy to move out of his house. I'm sure he's not gonna take that one well. Oh well. But you had the option of just leaving the cream out. Good day. I'm very sure I'm gonna get an angry message. Yeah, okay, so I did mess up the one. No coupon for me today. Oh, interesting. I only messed up one, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, because this is 5/6. So, yeah, all right. But I need to have at least 90% to get the coupon. I wonder what I didn't get. Oh well. I'm sure that'll have to be an achievement I get later. A good excuse to sure, means these. A good excuse to replay it with the holiday DLC later on. Science mysteries. Are you ready for a movie? Skybox corners. The mystery of mice?
Mice. One of humanity's oldest friends and oldest enemies. From the Black Plague to the shelves of our pet stores, mice have lived alongside humans for centuries. And just like humans, mice may even be evolving alongside us as well. This is a mus musculus, otherwise known as the common house mouse. And this is Mus musculus loquentis,
Talkative?
otherwise known as the smart mouse, a newly discovered species known for its uniquely colored
What was
eyes,
that?
and more importantly, its increased intelligence. Mice have brains smaller than peanuts, and yet, modern science has observed they are capable of thinking quite intelligently, and in the case of the smart mouse, perhaps even capable of communication. With the help of modern computer technology, today's scientists have been able to interpret the previously
Sticky notes.
indecipherable squeaks of a smart mouse, and have discovered what seems to be hidden messages within. Let's take a listen.
What was that?
What do you...
Come again? Oh.
What do you think? Is this a wonder of evolution? Or are we just hearing things that aren't there? Do mice and men have more in common than previously thought?
It's a little worrisome.
Well, I suppose that's what makes this a science mystery.
I wonder if that's what's happening to Mr. Michael in the wall. Yeah, him. Wonder if he became a mouse. Introducing your new office pet. I think he did. Hello, Home Safety Hotline family. We're excited to introduce to all of you our brand new office pet, Whiskers. Whiskers is loyal, friendly, and is as serious about pest control as we are. Please give Whiskers a warm welcome if you see him wander by your desk. Please refrain from picking up or feeding Whiskers, as he is still getting to know everyone in the office and has scheduled feeding times. Sincerely, Corporate. Whiskers is pretty cute. Look at that. Look at that boy. Good luck, Mike. Pretty sure I know why Whiskers is here. Well, all right, let's go get our next entries. Judy. So, yesterday I thought I wasn't even paying attention. I already went way too far ahead. Oh well. Boop. Nothing else to click on. Just those entries. And these buttons. Oop. So I wonder what pause does.
Hello, Supervisor Carol here again. I've been watching V closely, employee.
V?
I'm impressed so far by your dedication to accuracy. I have once again updated your permission, so you should have access to more extensive household hazard information. Keep up the great work, employee. Our eyes rest upon me.
Your what rests upon what? I think I know what this is. This is like a fae court. She's a fairy. Well, we're gonna find out. Yay! Tell me about the attic gnomes. Or don't. Okay, yes. That's an attics and ceilings. I'm gonna try and read these a little faster. I kind of linger too much.
I think there might be something wrong with her faucet. Recently I've been having the worst kind of stomach bug, just aches and pains constantly. But after a month, it still hasn't gone away, and I'm thinking there's got to be something wrong with the water, because we only eat fresh, homegrown fruits and vegetables here, and we ain't ever had any problems up till now.
Oh no.
I keep hearing things about rusted pipes and water poisoning and all kinds of terrible things.
Yeah, that's the first thing that came to mind as well, is false beats, as soon as he mentioned
Send someone
that.
out to get this fixed for us.
Oh no. You poor guy.
Hold.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that one's gonna be false greets. False beats. False greets is when someone comes in and you're just like, bye. You never eat greens. Well, in this case, it's the reds you had to worry about. The greens were fine. Alright, let's do a quick scan through these this time. Infested with attic gnomes will often report a knocking or rapping sound coming from their ceilings, or a surplus of dust coming out of their ventilation systems. I'm kind of glad that actually, you know what? I wonder if the calls are always in the same order? Because if they had given me this entry, all the entries from the start, like, I might have been tempted to use one of these for, like, maybe the ventilation allergy, or for some of the, like, noises in the ceiling kind of thing. Stick with mac and cheese. It is true. Mac and cheese is an excellent vegetable. It's not a green, but I'll go with that. Until we learn about the mac and cheese gnome. Then I'm gonna be freaking worried. Attic gnomes' feeding habits can often be a boon, as they consume dust, cobwebs, and household pests such as spiders and large... maybe I wouldn't mind a gnome. However, when frightened, they will violently expel Oh, violently expel their meals, which can send large quantities of dust particles into the air, causing air quality issues in the household. Very easily frightened. As long as you stay in the attic, it should be fine. To remove, recommend to dust and no one's gonna fucking dust and clean their attic. And ceilings regularly, as to avoid giving it a source of food. Also prevent other attic gnomes from nesting in your home. What do they sound like? They sound like something falling over. Okay. Easily spooked dusty boys. Gotcha. Cellar grotto. Okay. Cellar grottos, a large cave-like network known to sometimes appear spontaneously in cellars and basements. Kind of like a sinkhole, but apparently more elaborate. Homeowners of cellar grottos will often report a bad smell coming from the basement, higher humidity in the home, noticeable increase in large beetles, frogs, and related pests. Can introduce a number of dangerous pests, and the heightened humidity they introduce can cause warped floorboards, weakened foundation, and other hazards. The hazards for these things, even the made-up ones, like, they make a lot of sense. I like that they've tried to make these, like, believable entries within reason. Can be removed by finding their creator and presenting them with a gift of gold. Their creator often resides somewhere within the grotto's subterranean lake. For safety, bring spelunking and snorkeling equipment on your excursion. Or consider using our grotto removal team. Huh. So not only do you have this thing just randomly appear, but it has a keeper, and you have to bribe him to get him to just take his cave and go, and somehow leave no trace behind. Like, give me back my basement? It's weird. Yeah, it's very much a huh. What's the sound? Weird. Someone's moaning through a didgeridoo. Ooh. We're getting into the Fae stuff. The Fae Feast. Feasts are mid to large sized piles of various edible food substances. Interesting, they put edible next to food. Frequently including flour, cornmeal, and various species of fungi. Known to appear near eating areas of the home. They're not dangerous if consumed, but if left untouched, they can provoke more dangerous activity, or else its continued presence can attract other pests that would eat that kind of stuff. Feasts are a sign of a hospitable presence, and as such should be consumed immediately when sighted to prevent provoking or offending the gifter. For maximum assured safety, all members of the home should partake in the feast. Oh, I hope they're a good cook, whatever Faye decided to put that together. The flu. Oh, that sucks. My god, his eye is like drifting off too. It's a rare and dangerous disease commonly spread by household Fae. Symptoms of Fae flu include headaches, fever, eye discoloration, seeds taking root in skin pores, and blooming. Oh, I hate that. Fae flu is rarely fatal, but it can have long-lasting effects on the lifetime health of an infected human. Long-term symptoms commonly include diseases, fatigue, monocolored vision, deliriousness, and endless dreams. I think we call that a coma. No cure. However, I think you have to send that in 2 separate messages if you want that to work. I've been split. Yeah, Twitch doesn't honor multi-line messages, so it's unfortunate. You have to send him as multiple messages, a bit like the old pyramids that people used to do. which apparently are still a thing. Didn't realize that. No, that's okay. It's no cure. Can take precautions against it by keeping a clean, fey-free home. Trifles. Nice. Okay, well that sucks. The fey flu, that is. Floor roots. Tree-like brown roots known to grow upward from the floor to wrap themselves around various objects or humans in their vicinity. They grow slow enough that they serve very little danger to awake and aware human adults. Which means they grow fast enough that if you're sleeping, they'll catch up, they'll ensnare you. However, if not spotted quickly, they are a known strangling hazard for human, children, and pets while they sleep. Removal should be a priority. Require something to wrap around before they will cease their growth. So it is advised to acquire dolls or similar human-shaped facsimile to give them a safer alternative. Place the dolls in an affected room and leave the roots alone for the night. By morning, the dolls and roots should be gone, and the room safe to inhabit once more. Make any repairs to the floor as needed, or utilize our home repair services. There you go. You got it. The Horde! Oh. I'm waiting to see if any particular people are triggered. The Horde is an invisible and odorless collective consciousness that is known to collect and store large quantities of common household refuse. So the stuff in the picture itself is not the Horde. It's the symptom of the Horde, which we cannot see. Weird. This is that same Horde, actually. Spelled the same way. Because this is the Horde's Horde. A horde spelled with a D-E, if I remember correctly, refers to a collection of like living creatures, that kind of thing. Whereas Horde, H-O-A-R-D, is a collection of just objects. So Genghis Khan had this type of horde, O-R-D. And then he amassed a great wealth, which was his horde, O-A-R-D. Yeah. Distractions aside, horde's tendency to store vast quantities make them prone to spreading disease, probably. Rotten food, used syringes, and rusty metal are among the more common household hazards to be. Don't keep too many used syringes in my home. Or rusty metal. But they'll bring them in, apparently. Once introduced, the Horde will continue to gather and hoard their treasures indefinitely. It is advised to sell one's home at the first sign. This might have been the 12K house that we saw. At the first sign of the presence, to make the relocation process go over more smoothly. To prevent the Horde from gathering one's home, it is advised to keep one's home as tidy as possible as to not attract the Horde's attention. The introduction of a hob to the household can often assist in this process. What would happen if you put a hob in this house right now in this picture when this already amassed this much junk? I think it would probably explode. Laundry gnomes. I don't even want to know where it is in there. Oops. Oh! That sounded painful. Thick fiber-like fur. So they easily blend into the laundry is what I'm hearing. They can fold their bodies into various shapes and often resemble dirty towels. Homeowners with laundry gnomes often report loud rattling or banging sounds coming from their washing machines and missing socks. Well, now you know where they keep going. They pose no direct threat to humans, though their lifestyles often lead to broken washing machines or dryers, and can occasionally cause small floods as a result. Water damage can lead to further problems in a home, and as such, the gnomes should not be left to their own devices. Laundry gnomes will move on from a home if they are no longer permitted to enter a washing machine. Great care should be taken to inspect each and every piece of laundry before washing. Okay. More gnomes. Oh, I hate this one. He's watching. Oh. And he's breathing. He is just breathing while watching. This game probably should have come with like a misophonia warning or something. Night gnomes, small hairy creatures with a pointed head, known for their tendency to enter the sleeping quarters of humans to watch them while they sleep. Homeowners affected by night gnomes frequently report sighting them in the middle of the night or report heavy breathing sounds during late hours. They're not known to be deadly to humans, but those who suffer from heart conditions should consider wearing sleeping masks to prevent being startled by their presence. That's fair. Night gnomes will move on to other homes if they become bored or restless by your sleeping activities. It's not guaranteed, however, that they will become bored by you if they find your sleep sufficiently entertaining. So if you talk in your sleep, I'm sorry, that gnome's sticking around. Night wisp. A subspecies. Okay, we got wisps now in the form of bright floating lights. They're known to hover outside windows at night while whispering promises of wealth and good fortune. Night wisps are not dangerous to humans unless listened to. Refrain from listening to their whispers and following their directions. So, just put up the no soliciting sign. Maybe they'll pay attention. Night wisps will move on to other homes after a week or so if they're ignored consistently. It is advised to drown out the whispers with music or wear sleeping masks to prevent sleep disruption. Oh, for the light. That makes sense. Oh, I hate the whispering. Didn't quite make out what I was saying. Something about free cable, maybe? Ugh. Portal. Door-shaped openings to an outdoor location. I bet this doesn't make much noise other than outdoors. Yeah. Other than the homeowners just discovered most commonly. Oh. No, there was something else happening in there. And the grindy noise. To an outdoor location other than the homeowners discovered most commonly in basements or underground cellars. The homeowners with portals frequently report cold drafts, strange dreams, and a strong desire to enter. The call of the void. Portals can introduce a wide variety of dangerous elements to a home and should be dealt with as soon as they're discovered. Initially, yeah, we heard that. Introduce heating problems to a home. Basically, it's just born in a barn kind of situation. Portals should be sealed shut with wooden planks, bricks, or other common building materials. Seals should be airtight, so as to not allow for anything to come inside the home. It is advised to utilize our home security services to ensure portals are sealed safely. Seedling? Alright, we're getting toward the end of it. Small insectoid creatures about the size of an aphid, which are very tiny. As a matter of fact, this might be a mass of them we're seeing. They're known for burrowing in outdoor planters or gardens, feeding off the roots of nearby weeds. Though their weed-killing lifestyles can make them useful for gardeners, they're extremely territorial and react violently to anything competing for their food source. Never remove a weed from a seedling-infested garden. They are known to compel competitors to commit violent acts on themselves or others. How? How? To remove seedlings from a garden, one should not go near their established feeding grounds. Instead, one should use a hose, sprinklers, or similar ranged devices to overwater and drown out the seedlings from afar. I don't like that bit about compelling them to commit acts upon themselves. Alright. Another gnome! Highly invasive subspecies of gnome, known to stow away inside the luggage of unsuspecting travelers to introduce themselves to new households. Found most commonly in highly forested areas of the globe. I didn't go to any highly forested areas of Japan, so I don't think I brought any of these back. The closest I got, I rode over it in the cable car. I cheated. Travel gnomes can affect the household in various ways. They will often create expansive gardens inside their new homes, leaving soil, plants, and common outdoor pests in their wake. These gnomes, in addition to introducing a variety of dangerous pests, also create foundational problems. Yeah, okay, fair enough. Spraying pesticides, weed killer in the home can deter them of their gardening prospects, at which point it will wait for a new opportunity to travel to a better location. Oh, can you imagine spraying pesticide in your own home regularly until you travel again? That sucks. To encourage a travel gnome to relocate, one can invite others to stay at their household and create new opportunities for the travel gnome to stay away in the visitor's luggage. So you just foist it on someone else. I hate that. That must be him grumbling as he builds his garden. German still hasn't gone away. Yeah. See, you're the only one complaining about having a stomach bug. So it's not the water. Keep hearing things about rusty pipes, water poisoning, and all kinds of terrible things can happen to the water. Yeah, I'm sorry, you've got a false beat. Haven't experienced a network issue in game yet. I wonder if I'm just warding it away with Murphy's Law because I'm over prepared with the reading. Although eventually I'm not gonna be able to keep it all in my brain. My brain. It's very smooth. Eh? There you go.
The police told me to call this number, so I hope I got the right number here. Anyway, I think somebody is stalking me. I can see their shadow at night at my window, just staring into the house. When I close the window, I can still hear him out there, breathing. I've been sleeping on the couch every night this past week, just so he won't see me. The police said they can't do anything, so please, send somebody or do something about this. I can hardly sleep anymore.
Why can't the police do something about the night gnome or whatever it was called? Like it seems like you should be able to just go and haul it off. Like they're not known to be deadly. They just spook people from suddenly seeing them. I don't get it. I think the police just don't give a damn. Night gnome. Send it to night court. This, I know. No. It's because it's only staring at an old woman. It's not staring at them. If the gnome were to turn and look at them, I bet suddenly, there might be something for the horde to gather. Oof. Curse you. Just want a drink.
Hello, yes.
Yum, yum, yum.
I believe there may be some kind of problem with our home ventilation.
Yes, Belinda.
Lately, we've been hearing awful banging noises coming from the ceiling, and the air quality seems to have been drastically reduced. My daughter hasn't been able to stop coughing.
Huh.
Please hold.
So banging noises coming from the ceiling, air quality reduced. It could be an attic gnome, because they apparently explode. What color is the oh, I just saw that. Hum. uh, let's see. Yeah, gnome. They mentioned that they explode into clouds of dust if they're spooked. So that's a possibility. Often report knocking or rapping sounds from the ceilings or a surplus of dust coming out of the vent. Oh, that's a straight up it. Yeah, you got attic gnomes. No doubt. Things that make you go, hum. Hum. Yes, hum. Drinky. Yum. Tasty saucer. Oh. My pogger face.
Please help me.
Oh.
The police refused to do anything. They told me to call you. Please.
Why'd you say it like that?
My little boy, Jeremy, has gone missing. He's 8 years old and such a sweetheart. The last time I saw him was when I was tucking him into bed last night and checking his messy closet for bees to calm him down. Oh, it's silly, I know, but my poor Jeremy is always so concerned about
I know what it is.
wasps and stuff. I miss him. I miss him so much. Oh, please, say you can help me find him. He's all that I have.
I'm sorry, Miss May, but I'm afraid you've got a false artifact.
Please hold.
We have a memory wisp for this. Yeah. I almost wish that the kid's name was Mike. So I can be like, I could make a Mike TV reference. But, no. Because, yeah, it said here that the kids will, yeah, I hear a gentle buzzing. So, yeah. Yeah, I'm sorry, ma'am. Yeah. We've got something to help you. I don't think the memory wisp is going to be enough, though. I hope our services also include removing all traces, physical traces of little Jeremy, and all records. Otherwise, she's going to be very confused when she has no memory of this child. Could be. A couple of forgetters. They both require a memory wisp. Oh, actually, I guess he already had the memory wisp. Poor guy.
I'm concerned somewhat about the stability of my new home. I recently finalized the purchase and naturally afterwards found that there are several large cracks in the walls of the basement that were not previously disclosed, as well as several pieces of half-eaten cheese littered across the basement floor.
I was going to say, it's probably a fracture hub.
I haven't been able to get in contact with the previous owners about this, and I'm wondering if you can offer any kind of legal advice.
I don't have legal advice. I could recommend a good cheddar. Maybe a Munster. Honestly, I like Munster. I'll keep that to myself. I like some Munster. I like Munster in my grilled cheese. It's nice and gooey. But there's still cheese on the floor, so it hasn't been ignored long enough to become a boggart. So it hasn't run out of food. Yes. Oh, I should make grilled cheese again sometime soon. I haven't made that in a while. What cheeses should I use for my grilled cheese next time? I think I did pepper jack last time. Pepper jack's also good. So, yes, the time.
Please hold.
Stuff to make much to it. The problem is if I want the really good cheeses, I have to go to I have to go to the store when the deli's actually open. Otherwise I'm limited to whatever the pre-sliced stuff is. And that's usually just like 4 or 5 different varieties. And I may have been tempted to use it's fracture hop. I may have been tempted to use like one of the cheese dips and cheese spreads in a grilled cheese. It might still happen. Because we have there's like a garlic and herb cheese spread, which is like shredded cheese mixed with like a garlic and herb dip. It's really heckin' good on bread. Especially like Tuscan garlic bread. So much garlic. I love it. Just get blocks and slice it. Why slice it? Just put the entire block on the slice of bread and go. Melt the full block in. Oh, hey, friend.
Rubber here. I need to place an
Rubber.
order of 60 gallons of orange drink here.
Mm-hmm.
I got a big old party I'm setting up here at the studio, and we're gonna need
Party.
orange drink too. Too many mouths to feed, you know what I mean?
I
Orange drink.
don't.
Second thought, y'all still got that cheesy greaseries. Too many mouths. Maybe pepper squeeze. Don't tell me you don't got the pepper squeeze.
Oh. I was just getting into that beat. Like some orange drink and some cheesy greaser. Maybe some of that pepper squeeze. Wags and Frets. They had some stuffed peppers tonight. And what they stuffed it with was like buffalo chicken. I think, was it buffalo chicken or just buffalo chicken mac and cheese? But it looked real good. There was a temptation to, well, honestly, if they had showed me sooner, I probably would have gone and gotten some of that before stream, but they didn't share it. They didn't let me know it was happening until like not even half an hour before stream. They knew, well, honestly, they knew. They knew I would come and eat them out of house and home if I saw that sooner. I don't know. But I might just have to ask for more. Kel loves orange. You know, I never watched Keenan and Kel. Not a single episode. But I do remember something about orange soda and... Did they also have like a burger place? Burger time or something like that? Thank you, Mr. Gub Rubber. I don't know what a gub is, but please don't rub it on the phone. Please. Please don't. Yes. Next caller. Oh. Oh yeah, good burger. I suspect I'm about to have the network issue.
Hey, so my doctor told me I should call this number. I have no idea why. He won't tell me anything. He said you could help, so here goes nothing, I guess. So I've recently been having just the worst headaches, and just barely I woke up and felt my eyes were starting to look kind of pink.
Oh no.
I'm really freaked out right now, and I'm not sure what I have. I can't find anything online. Can you help me?
Ooh, So, I've got good news, maybe, depending on how you interpret it, and I've got not good news.
Please hold.
You've got Fey flu. Yeah, okay, there's the network error. Oh, that's interesting. This entry could not be loaded due to temporary network error. Please try again later. Yeah, and you can't even load the audio sample. Alright. Interesting. Yeah, you've definitely got Fey flu. I'm sorry to say. So yeah, that was the good news. I know what you've got. But yeah, you're fucked. Sorry. Maybe if you could find and get rid of the Fae that are in your house, maybe you can slow the progression. But it's not gonna be pretty. Sorry. Good job. Even if you're wrong, good job. The Good Burger, home of the Good Burger. Can I take your order? Yeah, I think I remember seeing that in like a bumper commercial or something. Was that a good series? Like, nothing ever pulled me in at the time. It was like, I think, late high school for me.
You gotta tell me what's going on inside my home, okay? I'm freaking out over here!
I am
There's
too.
holes all over my freaking house, man! Freaking holes! I'm stepping around big wooden splinters! There's no telling how much damage there is! I've got this big gaping one in my kitchen that I have no idea how freaking deep it goes! To top it all off, my skittish little greyhound goblin is nowhere to be found! She probably took off after seeing this mess. I need help. Bad.
Oh, this poor guy. He's definitely having a very bad day. A good book. Keenan and Kel a book? Oh. I should have known that was a book. I knew Holes was a movie. I haven't seen the movie or read, and as you can tell, I didn't really even know the book existed. Oh. I'm afraid I know what's happening. It's the unicorn fungi. Causing to be drawn to the soil, furiously digging inside the home. Broken floorboards, uprooted plants, and something in a big hole. You said you probably woke up the thing. Oh, poor goblin. I think goblin is with the things beneath the soil, maybe. Hopefully that's not a bad thing. You can never tell with the Fae. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what happened. And I hope you can find Goblin. Poor pup. Pork.
Alright, I'm gonna need someone to explain what in the name of Christmas is happening to my living room. I'm back from vacation and the house is already turning into a disaster not 24 hours later, and my living room is absolutely covered in soil and plants. Looks like a gosh darn nursery in there. What is happening? Is this what happens when you buy a bad rug or something?
No. You just, this is what happens when customs is slacking at their job, is what it is.
Please hold.
You've got a travel gnome. I didn't even have to look that one up. That was easy. You just got back from vacation, and suddenly you have a garden. So, yeah. Reading these ahead of time is probably decreasing the difficulty level of this. I feel like the way you would struggle with this game is with trick callers and not reading the entries or having a bad memory. And while I've got a bad memory, I think it's holding out just long enough. I'm thinking I might go to the end of this day and then call the stream, because it is getting a wee bit late. Partially because I've been reading too much.
There's something in my basement. I don't know what it is. All I know is when I open my basement door, it smells like a damn sewer, and I can hear it making all kinds of horrible noises. It sounds like there might be a lot of water down there, too. I don't know what it might be doing down there, but I have a feeling it's causing a whole lot of damage. Please, send somebody to help with this. I can't deal with something like this.
It sounds like a sewer. Makes horrible noises. Sounds like a lot of water. So much that you think it's causing, that you're pretty confident it's causing damage. Cellar grotto is the first thing that comes to mind.
Please hold.
And because it's in your basement, it kind of narrows some things down a little bit. Let's go. Did the cellar grotto mention anything about stank? Yeah, bad smell coming from the basement. So, yeah, I'm pretty sure it's a sewer grotto. Yeah. And it did make some pretty foul noises, I remember when I played this thing. You've got basement whales. If you're lucky, it might even be the prince. But yes, you've got a cellar grotto, which is it's kind of fun to say. Cellar grotto. Cheers. Good luck. We have a diving team or a spelunking team for that. And yay! 100%. So I've survived 4 days and only messed up one call. Nice. Yep, the days are going. Oh, okay, yeah, the background is changing. That wasn't there before. That thing in the center. Okay. I kind of want to read the mail. Yes, indeed. Donut come to the hole. To the hole, sorry. There Hoya is a breachhead. Repat te huehole is bracked. Hello, Whiskers. Yes. It's not Sadfahiri. I must find a new spot. It Nick knows I'm here. Oh, yes. So Whiskers has found our little friend Mike. Oops. I find it very interesting that he's using his employee email account to send these messages. He's leading them right to him. He's not gonna. I don't think we're gonna see any more messages from him Or at least not more than one more. Scheduling changes. People are not smart. No, they are not. And apparently the smart mice, which I feel like is what he might be, they're not smart enough either. Employee number 036. Oh, that's me. I'm guest number 036, but sure. Regarding your schedule this week, due to a shortage of available staff, we will need you to come in to work this Saturday and Sunday. Thanks for being a team player. Rest assured, your additional labors will be recognized. Sincerely, Corporate. Yeah. That email sounds very familiar. I'm glad I don't work at Xerox anymore. I got a coupon. Tamed river root. Rive root or river root? Why river root? Congratulations, employee. Your high accuracy rate has awarded you today's daily coupon for a tamed river root, plucked and tamed straight from the waters within the undersoil. This river root is as reliable as they come. Bullshit, yes. Their gentle, high-frequency cries are guaranteed to keep your garden safe from all manner of pests and predators. Just don't forget to keep them well watered and well monitored. To receive your discount, simply type the following code in your online checkout. Rootin' for you. I call bullshit on that too. Keep up the great work, employee. My god, look at that discount. And look at how much that thing costs. Like, it's just, why do I have to monitor it? Huh? Keep your garden safe from all manner of... So it keeps the garden... Will this thing keep the false rose bush away? As well as the swarm of whatever those things were that enjoy eating the weeds, and I shouldn't touch the weeds, or they'll compel me to apparently punch myself. All right. Honestly, these are useful things they're offering if I could afford it. I hope I'm being paid enough to afford that kind of stuff, even with the discounts. Anyway, I must leave the game here. For, unfortunately, or fortunately, depending on how you look at it, I have work in the morning. It is nice to be able to pay the bills, honestly, but, yeah. It'd be nice if I didn't have bills to pay. Jerks. C'est la vie. However, let's see. Let's back out. I do recall that if I hit the logout button, it just closes the game immediately. So I'm gonna head over to the chatting stream as I hit the logout button. See you over there. Boop. Yay. Thanks for joining me tonight. Oh yeah, this background here, I took this when I was in Michigan. These are some of the sand dunes that are along the Lake Michigan coastline, on Michigan's side of it. They're marching slowly inland, so that'll be interesting to see in several years. Like at the base of this sand dune, there's actually a cul-de-sac, and I'm pretty sure since I first saw these dunes as a smaller brat, there used to be another house there, and I'm pretty sure it's gone. And the other one is definitely consistently having to dig itself out. So, yeah, the dunes, they don't give a damn. They're going to march through, and that house is doomed. Yeah, so I might have to double check the settings, because I'm sure there's a good reason to let it kind of automatically detect, but maybe I'll just, as part of my stream my pre-stream setup stuff, maybe I'll just check out the servers each time and see like which one looks to be the least populated in my area. And then just, you know, in those few minutes after I hit live and before I actually appear, I'll keep an eye on the dropped frames and the connection and see if it does anything dumb. But yeah, once I switched servers, it definitely got a lot better. I'm very sorry for how rough that was at the start as we were figuring that out. Restarting once was annoying. Restarting twice really sucked. But at least we didn't lose any content aside from me troubleshooting and whining a bit. So yeah, probably not my fault. Maybe not my fault. It's hard to tell what's my fault sometimes. Whoops. Like that is definitely my fault. I need to figure out how to better set those hotkeys. All right. Let's see. I think I'll actually read out today, unlike last time. So, let us see. Raid browser. Who do we have? Who do we have today? Oh, there are other people playing the safety hotline of the home. But no one I know. Let's see. Huh. Let's see. Protowolf is working on a model today. And he says he might do some Mario Karting later. Oku is just chilling and doing art. That's a possibility. A lot of people doing Silent Hill 2 since that was just released recently. I do like Doryu. It's also tempting to go there. Miss Jackie is still streaming and playing Silent Hill. Curious. Cody's playing Silent Hill as well. Huh. I see. All right. I'm tempted to drop us off at Miss Jackie's. Yeah. I don't know if how many of you have seen Miss Jackie before, but she's pretty chill. She has a little bit of a mom energy, honestly, or big sister energy. She puts up with no guff. So, you know, if you know, anyone that's rude in her stream, just she's not afraid to just pull up the cat paw and bap them. So therefore she has a pretty healthy stream as a result. I appreciate that. I've never seen her play Silent Hill. Yeah, we'll pop over there. Oh, but I need a freaking raid miss. What do I want for a raid message? Let's see. You appear to have desk hobs. Actually, no. You appear to have common hobs, or just a common hob. You don't want more than one of those. Common hob. Make sure chat cat doesn't drink all the hobs green. Yeah, that'll do. Yeah. All right. And I did just actually get a couple of emotes. Not that I can actually implement them in Twitch yet, but finally starting to get a couple of things. So I'm happy for that. I need to commission more though. I want to try and get at least a starting set before I get to the point where I can actually use them, so I can launch with at least at least a few. Yeah, I'm happy that I've got something. I'm excited to be able to put those out. Let's see. Is there any sort of emoji that I would like to use? No emoji. Enough of that. Anyway, what do you guys think of that for a message? Chat Cat's the name of her little TTS monster. And if you didn't know, she actually is the one who... We'll say she's the mother of TTS monsters. Like, she kind of started the trend of the TTS like chat creatures. So, yeah, Chat Cat's her baby. So, all right, let us, yeah, we'll use that. And we'll head over. Again, thank you very much for hanging out tonight on this like random, like oh whoops, I don't want to do that. On this random, Monday night stream. We will return to Tunic on Wednesday, and it will be I get the feeling it might be the end of the game on Tuesday or on Wednesday. So just a hunch. It's and I need to get to translating the book. I said I would. I got distracted by trying to kind of make a prettier set of notes for the Trunic language. But yeah, I should translate that manual because I'm sure there's some information that would help me kind of spot some things I haven't done yet and wrap up the game. But it looked like the final fight was potentially there, but yeah, need to do that translating. I will keep hunting secrets, but like if I finish the game and I haven't 100%ed it, like I'll put another game into the Wednesday slot, and then might do like the secret grinding and hunting in like an off night, like the Monday night thing, like I just did. So yeah, so it will get 100%ed, but once I hit the end of the story on Wednesday, it'll be time to put something else in its place. So, but yeah, we'll see what happens. But yeah, we'll use that raid message, and again, I will see you Wednesday. Thanks for hanging out. Oh wait, I should probably even start the raid. Goodbye and good night. Auf Wiedersehen and all that other fun stuff. See you over there.